Good day, everyone. BelleAim here.
And so is Derrick.
Derrick is just recrafting a tweet because apparently he sent everybody over to his channel, which is subliminal messaging at its finest.
Oh, God.
How's everyone doing? Although, to be fair, we're extremely tired and I'm not even set up fully. Even though I tried to be proactive and set up early. Alpha can tell you because we were chatting. Oh, Smash Matt, thank you so much for this sub. Oh sorry, I thought it said 8 for 6 months now. Half a year. You're so wonderful. Oh my gosh, Smash Matt, that is so kind. You're so wonderful. Thank you. You are so supportive. Like, I see you everywhere. I can't believe how supportive you are. You're just so kind. And somehow you are everywhere at once. You are very talented.
Hopping around.
I could not do that many things at one time. JB Lewis, oh my goodness. 23 months, JB Lewis. Dang, coming up on nearly 2 years. Thank you so much for being here. I've enjoyed all 23 months. Thank you so much. I mean, I try to be. Yeah, Smash Matt, you are definitely very awesome. Thank you, JB Lewis. Oh, look at all the love already. Dang. This is turning out like a nice, cozy evening of Paralogues and lessons.
You got to show off your
hopefully
transition.
Not too stressful. Yes, and I just got a new transition. Hopefully you all got to see it a second ago. It was this cute little ramen bowl. I love it so much. I wish I could show it to you again, but I don't really have any other scenes. I guess I go back to the starting screen, but
No, I didn't miss that.
Alpha saw it. Cool. Okay.
Look out for it at the end.
Yeah,
you just have to stick around the entire time.
Ooh, I like it, Derrick. Yeah, you'll have to stick around till the end credits because it'll come up again for that. Nanosphere, hello. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Cabal, hi. So good to see you all. Thank you so much for coming over to hang out with us. Really appreciate it. Also, I was just telling Derrick, I think that the new nighttime ramen shop colors go so well with this game right now. Like, look how nicely it just all blends. It's so comforting. Why did I pause my chat? I don't know. What's with Violet's outfit? That is the dancer outfit, I believe.
Amy really wanted her to be in it.
I just think it's so much prettier and more festive than the other outfit she was wearing. I don't know why. I just prefer this one. I don't really know why at all, actually. I mean, I used to be a belly dancer, so maybe it kind of reminds me of that. I don't know. But I really like it. Hopefully you all like it, too. Oh my goodness. Back from the board game retreat. Oh, that's right, JB Lewis. How was that? All rested up, managed to catch up on the end of last Saturday's stream. Got some exciting stuff ahead. Oh, good, good. I'm excited. Except, hopefully I didn't bust out your eardrums when I screamed from the reveal going on there.
Yeah.
Let's fire up this emblem.
Well,
that's amazing. Super favorite Pokemon. I love that.
We can finish exploring because we've done everything, and we can make our next decision because there's quite a bit to do yet.
A lot of fun. Got to learn about 10 new games.
Train.
Wait, we're in a hype train? Thank you all so much. Wow.
Cat Evie was 7 months.
Cat Evie, thank you so much. 7 months. So this is very random, but 7 is actually my favorite number, followed by the number 2. I don't know why. It's just always been my favorite number. And then 2, because I guess a pair? I don't know. I just really like those 2 numbers. And so, of course, I like all combinations with those numbers, like 72 or 27. So, you know, that's some cool, fun tidbits about Belle that you probably didn't know. Hi.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Going to be lurking a bit tonight, watching a movie with my roommates. Ooh, Fizzy, that sounds so much fun. If you don't mind, what are you going to be watching? If I could pick a movie right now, it would be Shang-Chi, because I really want to see it. I really want to see it. Plus, that guy is very cute.
Yeah, Amy noticing things.
Oh, look at that! What's the 100%? What does that mean?
Meaning you hit level 2.
We completed level 1? Dang.
Thanks to Smash Matt.
Smash Matt! 100 bits. 1 is the loneliest number that you ever know. 2 could be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. That reminds me of Donkey singing in Shrek, where he's like, 2 can be as bad as 1. Which is probably a real song that I just don't know. the whole lyrics to. But I did at least know something about the lyric.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like there's another song that has numbers in it. Like, oh, it's 3, right? 3 is a magic number. Something like that. Wasn't that on like
Maybe.
Schoolhouse Rock or something? I feel like that was in school. We had to listen to that song. You know, like the I'm just a bill, a lonely old bill, sitting on Capitol Hill. Something like that. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, there's no one here beside me, but you gotta have friends. Or something like that. I don't know. I always enjoyed Donkey doing that because that's something I would have done. And I did do in high school. Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah, that's how old I am. I'm that old that my teachers brought out the old stuff for us to watch, and I was able to watch it. I don't think...
Like, how would you be unable to watch it?
Like, it was still VHS time when I was in... I think that was middle school. Like, they still had VHS players at school when I was in middle school. It wasn't like the #1 thing. I think DVDs were already the most popular thing. But, you know, schools, they aren't always on the top of the technological train. I don't know.
Alright.
Hat in Time is getting a PvP DLC?
That's
What?
wild.
I didn't even know that was a thing in that game. It is a Beatles song, I think. Maybe Smash Mat is probably, yeah. I'm all alone.
Okay, we're gonna give start training Dimitri up on bows.
So 3 is a Magic Number was the very first Schoolhouse Rock song ever made. Okay, you're too young to watch this educational video. Oh man. Yeah, back in the day when we had projectors in school.
Oh yeah.
Like they had these projectors basically, and there was this like cellophane sheet, and they would write on that to go up on the wall.
I should ask you what you prefer.
There was no computers, and they wheeled it in.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, I remember this. Okay, real quick question for you: do you want Dimitri to be a bow knight or a holy knight?
Ooh, they are both very appealing.
We have to either get his bow up to A or his faith up to B+.
What does faith get you? What does that do?
That's healing spells. So either healing spells or range.
I think. I don't know. Oh, also in the comments, someone said that Dudu being whatever we just set him to be is we can leave him there and he's just totally fine for the rest of the game. Like you don't have to keep going further on if you don't want to.
True, but
just so you know,
we can put him on a horse.
Yeah. Anyway, I love horses, so I don't know which one's better. I mean, if there's a better one, then let's go for that. Otherwise, I think
it's just preference at this point.
Narratively, he would probably want to be... I'm stuck because I feel like on the one side he'd want to be a bow knight because then he could like reach people further, faster.
His bow range is +2.
And help out more. But on the other hand, if he's a holy knight, he can help by healing people. But I don't know. He seems a little bit more on the aggressive side. Maybe bow knight. I don't know.
On bow knight? Okay. I will focus on bows then.
You don't have to keep going, but why wouldn't you? Yeah, Alpha.
Alright.
Holy or dark lets him cast magic.
That was helpful coaching.
So that's something.
Well, I'm taking him down bow.
To be honest, Schoolhouse Rock's takes on U.S. history is pretty cringe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't remember anything except that bill sitting on the stairs. That is pretty much it.
Man, no perfects for
And
him.
something about, like, we didn't start the fire. I don't know.
No, that's not Schoolhouse Rock.
What was that thing? Because we had to hear that, too. Some kind of...
Yeah, that's a Billy Joel song.
Oh.
Where it just lists out, like, things that happened.
I see. I will point out in the later half of the game, all 3 of the class leaders have their own unique classes. Ooh. That's Billy Joel. Alpha knew as well. My dad loved Billy Joel, so maybe that's where I heard that from. There was a lullaby that Billy Joel had, and my dad was obsessed with it. So I definitely remember that. I don't know the name, but I know for sure. Oh my gosh! Look at this hype emote!
Ooh.
I got a cute little... Let's see what it is. I got a little kitty! Aww. Thank you all so much for that hype train. I just missed what it said, but yay! Oh wait, there it is up there. 3 subs and 100 bits. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Squirtle but green.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's cute, Smash Man. I like that. Grew up with my father playing that song. I wonder how much of that I could still sing. Yeah, I bet if it came on, I could recall some of it. There was some kind of, like, river. Something about a river. I'll have to look it up, but... River of Dreams? Was that it?
Appreciate your effort.
I don't know. I feel like there was a river.
It seems
I don't know. But that I think that was my dad's favorite one. Smash Matt says, I like all the parodies of We Didn't Start the Fire. Alpha said River of Dreams. Oh, I bet that's it then. Yep, it's gotta be that one. Very cool. Alright. This part is so overwhelming. G the man, hello!
I'm just trying to steer ourselves in the right direction.
How you doing?
Believe him, we are doing
As someone who never watched Schoolhouse Rock, the name reminds me of School of Rock. I saw that. That's the one with Jack Black, right?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it at the time. I haven't revisited it, so I don't know if it's cringe now, but at the time, thought it was fun. Sometimes I get that little jingle that he sings stuck in my head where he's like, something about the rent. Now I can't think of it. I sing it all the time, Derek. Whenever I think of it, you'll be like, oh yeah, you sing that all the time. Rusty, hi! So glad you could make it. Polyglot, sometimes I think about rewatching School of Rock. I hope it holds up. I have it, so if you want to come watch it, come on over.
Wow.
I do own that DVD, because I am random. Maybe Mo gets a cell phone. Has Bart ever owned a beer? What? What is this, Smash Mouth? What are you talking about? Marge becomes a robot. Have no fear, we got stories for years. I have no... Okay, let's see. Like the Simpsons parody called We'll Never Stop the Simpsons. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I have not heard that. Smash Mouth has the DVD, too. I should go back to Blue Lions, but I've had so much fun playing Fortune Street the past couple of days. Did you get to watch Derek play that the other day with Ant Dude and the GVA crew, I guess? Good Vibes Arcade? Because Derek loves that game. I don't think I could get into it because it seems to go on for a long time and it seems to have a lot of thinking and strategizing in a not very what's the word? Like visually exciting manner. It's like Monopoly. And I can play Monopoly and I enjoy Monopoly, but after a while I'm like, okay, well I'm done. So then I start being very reckless. It's like when I play poker, I'll be really doing well for a while and then I hit that stage where I'm like, okay, I'm done. And from that point on, I pretty much go all in until it's over. Because I just get bored with it, I guess. I don't know if that's my ADHD or whatever is going on, but I get bored after a while.
Wow.
They're redoing the original opening for it? Oh, wow. One Piece episode 1000 is happening? Right now? Whoa, crazy. Oh, gosh. But what... I gotta think of that School of Rock thing that I always talk about, or always sing randomly throughout the house. It's like... It's talking about the rent.
Completely blanking.
I've learned a lot.
Oh my gosh, why am I not thinking of it? I'm very disappointed in myself that my memory has gone downhill. I'm gonna blame the lack of sleep. Millennium One Piece? Dang. Because once someone is in the lead in Monopoly, it's really difficult for anyone else to catch up. Yeah. It kind of gets depressing at near the end when it's getting close to everyone going out, you know?
Fortunately, they have a way, like, hey, if this one person goes bankrupt, the game just ends in Fortune Street.
I see. Okay. That's the idea. Yeah. It would be like us playing with Jeff Bezos or whatever. You know, it's just, it would feel hopeless. Like, okay, well, there's no way we can catch up to that. It might be worth leveling Dimitri's Lord class for the unique skills. He's the only unit you can get that that can learn them. Okay, gotcha.
We'll do that once it becomes available. We'll probably switch focus to that.
Something. Oh my gosh, I almost have the song in my head. I'm gonna keep thinking until I get it. Something about the But the rent was way past due. You know that? I sing it all the time. Does that ring a bell? Well, you think you're so hardcore. Well, the band is mine. How can you kick me out of what is mine? You don't. I sing that so much, and you don't recognize it.
For some reason, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
It's like, well, you're not hardcore unless you live hardcore, something like that. And then, but that last part. Oh, I know it. Okay. In the end of time, there was a man who knew the road, and the answer was written on the stone. In his heart, he knew that the legend must be true. But the legend of the rent was way past due.
Oh my gosh.
That's where it comes from. School of Rock. Yes, Ma.
Classrooms are so noisy.
My goggles.
All
Thank
that
you so
chatter gives me a
much.
headache.
My goggles. Really appreciate it. And yes, School of Rock.
Here, classrooms are so noisy. All that chatter gives me a headache after a while. I can't stand it. Lectures are optional. We could ask people to keep
wait,
down.
are lectures optional?
Mm.
Cover your ears.
My guess is she'd really like...
I guess the Mary knows it. Well, you think you'll be just fine without me, but you're mine. How can you kick me out of what is mine? That's the one. Not the top option, Fizzy says. So maybe it's either ask people to keep it down or cover ears. I don't know. Once you pass certification, let's see. Lord an intermediate tier class, and you should be able to class to it at any time. Oh, that sounds fancy. All I know is Fizzy said not the top option, so. Lectures are optional if you use auto-teach. That's true. Optional lectures? Actually, Mary thinks that it's anything that lets her be lazy. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, Alpha looked it up. Yes. Alpha, tell us. Reveal the answer. Reveal. Let's see who gets to it first. Who is the first? No.
Here we go. Cover your ears then.
Cover your ears?
Yep.
That's the answer?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Alpha.
You really know your stuff. Wish we increased our motivation, but at least we got the professor level up.
Yeah, that's what we really need.
Sure, do it. That's already what I'm getting you
yeah.
on. So.
That's so strange that they do that. Auto-teach isn't that lazy. That's what I'd be doing if Derrick wasn't here. Whoa! Yes! Petra!
It was just enough.
Yes!
You got Petra.
Yes! Oh, I wanted this to happen today. I'm so excited.
To my studies. There is something I think
you now have every girl except one.
Oh yeah, Leonie, but yeah. Leonie rubbed me the wrong way.
Give me great benefit.
Yay, Petra, I love her design. I want to do that hairstyle. I think I can do it now that I've been learning how to do hairstyles. I think I could pull that off. I'm doing it.
I'm sure you want to decline.
No, get that.
I have
Invite.
So much gratitude. I'm still not used to the speaking of your language.
You are doing fantastic, Petra. Don't you worry about it. We fully understand you. You are great.
All of the things you know.
Good job. Did you try recruiting Ignats yet? Not yet.
Nope.
And I also want to get Caspar. I'm trying to get everybody because I have this very bad fear that something bad is going to happen to everyone we don't recruit. So I'm trying really hard to recruit everybody.
I am a little worried.
Rusty said Leonie is so but her passive ability works well with Sylvain. Okay. Well, if we do happen to get her, then that'll be a plus, but I'm not going to break my back to get her.
There you go.
The game's audio is crackly? Uh-oh. All right, hold on.
I'm not sure how to fix that.
Let me see what's going on. Crackly. I'm not seeing issues. Okay, let's be quiet for a second.
Yeah, getting the hang of it.
See, okay, I don't know. It looks like it's okay.
This isn't so hard.
Hopefully it's okay for you all. Hopefully that was just a little thing. What about our voices? Are they coming in okay? Is that a problem with that thing being on top, that capture card being on top of the other one?
shouldn't, but I can move it.
Okay. Is that the new one too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We just had to replace our capture card, so I hope that.
It should be fine. I don't think there's any issues.
Polly hasn't heard
streamed earlier
crackles.
today.
Voices are fine. Listen harder. Okay. Hopefully it's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. St. Sarah's Day. Okay.
Recital.
So, yeah, why not? Why shouldn't we participate?
Recitals are dumb.
Okay. How?
Oh, it randomly
It was
picked
only when
these
Petra
two.
was talking. Okay.
The goddess's ears.
We'll be quiet for this so you
Singing
can
is
hear.
nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
Two very different outfits.
Oh, yeah. Actually, 3 because of Byleth.
Oh, yeah.
Or Belleth.
Alright.
Okay,
it's
it is.
Rhea's birthday.
So it sounds like it is crackling. What is that connected to? Is that connected to the powered USB or
It's connected
straight?
to this. It's straight. It should be fine.
Well, everyone is hearing the crackly. Only when they're speaking. That's not good. Base Flipper, thanks for joining, by the way. Leonie is a good, not great unit. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh no, everyone can hear the crackling now. Okay, well, thanks for bringing it to our attention. I'm not really sure how to fix that. But it sounds like it's just the voices. Is everything connected, like, tightly?
Yeah, it's
Don't unplug anything, but...
It's all in there tight.
I guess we might have to just deal with it for this stream, unfortunately. Polly says it's not that bad. Okay, hopefully it's manageable.
It's not going to be talking. Like...
Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can... At least our voices, I guess, are fine.
There's not going to be a lot of talking after this because we're going to be doing the Paralogues.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm sorry, everyone. Hopefully it's not, like, loud crackling. If so, that's not good. But anyway, it's Rhea's birthday. We definitely need to figure out what tea to get for her, though. Polly said, honestly couldn't notice till you till we stopped talking and paid attention. Pretty easy to tune out. Okay. That's good. It's not loud. Okay, perfect. Not too bad. That is good. Whew. Glad for that.
Ooh.
Leonie for me is a resounding meh. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting. Everyone's saying.
I don't know what her tea she likes, but I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm feeling Angelica. But I don't know.
I guess that makes sense. Like angel-y. Because
Yeah.
she's all wants to be all saintly and discussing with the goddess.
I'm pleased to have been invited.
I don't know if she liked it though.
I adore this. Thank you for preparing my
Am I
food.
good or what? I didn't even look that up.
Wow!
Didn't even look that up. All right, ready?
Cool. Okay.
I am
I don't know much about her, so
I don't either.
let's see how this goes. Let's see. Hopefully that gives us a little bonus, that since it's her favorite tea.
I know, right?
Maybe some extra time or
I
something.
see you might enjoy the ideal relationship.
Oh no, I don't like any of these. I don't know.
I feel like
you
sing
sing well?
Yeah.
Okay, phew. These stress me out. This is not cozy. This is stressful.
Place you'd like to visit. Dimitri. Hopes for your future.
Visit?
Place you'd like to visit.
Oh no. Future? Which one? What is it? Was it
No,
future?
it was future.
Okay. This is our last shot. Let's see. Oh no. Things that bother you? What do you think?
I don't know. I could see any of these.
Oh no.
I'll go with your choice.
I don't know though. Okay.
There you go.
Whew.
Last one.
Can we do it?
confidence. I truly believe you can lead your students down the right path.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Admonish, discreet, nod.
Okay, sure.
That one's
Ooh.
easy. That one was easy because, yes, I'll obviously agree with her there.
Look at that. Perfect tea time. It gives you an extra mistake. Oh, cool. That's nice. Oh, now we can observe her. The awkwardness. It's so weird.
Professor.
This is so awkward. I feel very uncomfortable. Oh, Polly said Amy knows how to have a good date.
Is rather elaborate, but
I don't
it
know.
has been passed down through generations of archbishops.
Ooh, I do like the flowers. They are very pretty. Now to vacantly stare at a high
It will
priestess,
be
yeah.
nice to gain a better understanding of each other.
You know what I'm imagining right now? That Belle is like leaned over the table, up in her face, just looking up, inspecting her. The way she laughs, it says, oh, Professor. It's so weird.
It will be nice to gain...
There we go.
Wait till Derrick reaches Fates. It's worse. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Makoto.
So we already got her up to
Yeah.
the next one. We just can't do it quite yet. So I guess
Happy
we'll
birthday, Palantina.
How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to
I think
our
she
work.
enjoyed this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, my water. Did I not bring it? Oh, there
I
it is.
mean, I have it, but...
It's over there. I'll go get it. Ugh.
There you
Sorry.
go. Your charm went up by 1.
Blowing the mic to increase your affinity? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Wait, that's real?
You can get in hot tubs together, and afterwards you can... Well, they'll take a bath, and then you'll blow on one through the 3DS in order to cool them down.
What? The...
Yep.
Wow.
Well, we don't have to worry about a seminar anymore.
That is weird.
Mm-hmm.
You literally blow on them. Okay. That's,
Look at that. Only 5 Paralogues left.
no comment.
Only 5 left. Thank God. Which one do you want to do today? Oh wow, this one has a long time ago.
Chipper Monkey said some characters acknowledge when you're looking at them. Wow.
Here.
Violet is a cat, confirmed.
Okay, we can hold off on this one because we have until
Okay, we have until
6/28.
June.
Yeah. This one, this one, this one, this one.
I think everybody... Was it Oil and Water everyone wanted to see last time?
I think we have enough time. We could do true chivalry and get probably a special thing for Felix.
Be glad Petra didn't unlock a new one, seriously. Fates is interesting. Oh gosh.
And there's Oil and Water.
Wait, Skinship. What is that? Skinship. That sounds very scary.
Skinship is all about being naked together.
What? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Being
What
naked and feeling that skin to skin.
What? Okay, not streaming that.
Wow, Chipper Monkey, if you're an A-rate sport with Shamir, she'll comment if you focus on her boobs.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Alright, I did not know that.
Fates has Vava Voom. Oh my gosh.
What would you like
And
to
you're
go
playing
for?
that on your stream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have my bonk emote ready. That is going to be a bonk stream.
Oh, yeah. And Awakening, honestly.
Oh gosh. All right. So was there a request for this one? Does anybody
The
have
3 level 15s we have
one that they
are
really, really want to see?
Chivalry, Oil and Water, and
Camilla? Oh, I know about her because of Roger's base. He has filled me in on that one.
Oh, she's filled in all right.
Well, you got the pun.
Secret Merchant and a Cursed Relic are pretty difficult. I think we can take it. We're so far high. So far above this one, so... Except for Secret Merchant, which we're waiting on.
I bet Roger would like, what's her name? Manuela?
Yeah. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and do these two.
Alright.
True Chivalry and Oil and Water.
Yeah, I didn't see any suggestions in the chat, so I think any of them are good. Wait, Secret Merchant and a Cursed Relic are pretty difficult. Okay.
We'll do the other two, the easier ones first.
Cursed Relic gives you a relic for Yuri's crest. Okay.
Let's do True Chivalry.
Let's go for it. Any of the top 3. All right, sounds good. Roger does like Manuela, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that sounds like him last. The first time I met him, I'm pretty sure we talked about Camilla.
She has a belt there specifically to accentuate.
Mm-hmm.
There you are. I was looking for you.
Oh, sorry. I was drinking water. My throat is dry.
I need a favor.
Oh, wow. That's big coming from him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That's unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's an unusual favor.
All right, let's see what this is about.
My father sent a messenger. He wants me to return to Fraldaria's territory.
Sketchy. Your father?
Rodriga Sheila Fraldarius, the highest ranking member of the Fargus nobility. I believe you've met him. So I heard.
When did
about
we meet
the
Rodrigue? I can't remember.
You're familiar with the tragedy of Dusker.
Okay, we know about the tragedy of Dusker, but
I'm trying to remember
when did
when
we
we met
meet?
his father,
Yeah,
but it's been a while.
I don't remember that.
That's alright.
I can't recall. Yes, I am familiar.
After the king's death, public order disintegrated.
We met him when he came to visit that one time. Oh, okay. I don't remember.
I figured it was a visit, but I don't know when that visit was.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
Bandits continue to raid villages across the kingdom, including those within Fraldaria's territory. My father says he needs my help driving the bandits away.
Okay.
Bandit fight.
And you want me to join you?
Precisely. Good guess. Perhaps I shouldn't pull you into this. It stems from my family's failure to secure the region. But honestly, I want to see you in action. I never tire of watching you fight.
Jamie
Really?
Lewis says he was looking for Felix, and Felix was basically trying to stay away from him and told us to tell him he was off somewhere.
Oh. Oh, that does ring a bell, actually. Thank you, JB. Thank you.
And it'll be much more interesting for you than the training ground.
I guess so.
Or maybe this task, driving off bandits, seems dull to a former mercenary.
Nah. I'll join.
Excellent. While I'm at it,
Excellent.
I have a second favor to ask
Oh,
of you.
a second favor.
Could you recruit more fighters? I bet there will be willing volunteers if you're the one inviting them.
Of course.
I'll set off on my own.
What does that just mean? Bring a party?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's create a team.
Alright.
Another thing that's going to be difficult to choose. Picking our favorites.
Because we've done so many paralogues, everybody's pretty, like, still above level despite us evening it out.
Yeah. But that's good. I like being highly leveled.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, the what I might suggest us doing later on, once we've gotten all the paralogue stuff, is maybe to just focus on getting Bella's stats up so she can get better.
Belle needs help.
Stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Because she's kind of been. She's got some low stuff. Do we need to top off anybody's battalion or weapons or anything like that?
No, we can, but I think we're fine. I'll double check.
Yeah,
we'll double check.
let's just double check.
Alright, so 20.
On normal difficulty, you get more experience than the other difficulties. Hallelujah! That's what I love about this game. More accessible. Because I'm not really sure if I would enjoy like the first Fire Emblem games. They might be a little bit too dry. Is the right? I don't know. Are they? Do they keep you entertained, and are they like not super hard?
No, I don't find them super hard. Oh my gosh,
Because I feel like if it would be, if it's so hard that I'm not having a good time, that's when I don't enjoy it. Or if my favorite characters would die easily, that would also make me sad. One of my my friends that play Final Fantasy with me, every time I meet a new character, I always tell him, like, I met this person, I really like them. They're probably gonna die. And he always laughs at me. But then he always does like a little face like, yeah, but probably, yeah.
Alright, let's use... We can use Petra.
Yeah, bring Petra.
So
We gotta see what she's like in action. Because she's never been on our team before.
Nope.
So let's see.
I think...
This is going to be quite the team. We got Bernie, we got Shrouf, we got Shamir, we got Yuri, and definitely get Petra in there. Oh wait, where's our healer? Who's healing?
Your healers are going to be Manuela, I think Hanneman, and Annette.
Okay. And that's also good support for the rally. And we got to get our adjutants.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have...
Chipper Monkey said the first one only in Japan is super hard, although the 30th anniversary release has turn rewind to make it easier. Oh, okay. See, that's the nice thing. I like when they have those features. The other thing that I don't like about some games is if you like mess up and then you basically gate yourself to completing the game. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like if you somehow made a bad mistake or somebody important died, but the game didn't stop you from continuing, and then you get smart enough and it's like, oh, you don't have this thing. Too bad. This is the end of the line.
Should I put Balthus on as a adjutant for for Yuri, Constance, or Belle. All three are at C rank.
Maybe Yuri. I want to see what their relationship is. It's kind of weird when you know a spoiler from a series which your friend correctly predicts, but you can't tell them because they would be spoiling. Yeah, exactly. I know how that feels. Like, whenever Derrick's been playing through Horizon Zero Dawn and he'll do his little predictions, I want so bad to be able to confirm or deny or, like, talk to him about it or ask more questions, but I'm so afraid that if I talk about it at all, he'll figure it out because he can read me so easily. Like, if he tells me a prediction, I'm like, oh, that's an interesting prediction. Then he'll immediately think, like, I don't know, that yep, it was right, or nope, that's wrong. He could just tell. So I just have to do an awkward, like, okay. Every time, no matter what he says. I have to do the same response. I'm the worst at hiding if something is true or false. Me too, the Time Sage. Me too.
Steel sword.
Last said Derrick during his stream of the first Xenoblade?
Oh, when I make predictions.
Oh, yeah. I remember watching that.
Mm-hmm. It was a fun time.
That was a while ago. I think that was one of the first streams you did that I chatted in your stream. And I think I said something really fangirly like, Derrick is the best game explainer.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Don't tell me Derrick predicted 7. Did you? I don't remember that detail.
I was slightly...
You didn't seem as shocked as I was.
I was slightly spoiled because of
stuff. Okay.
Basically,
yeah, I think,
Project Cross Zone 2.
Yeah, I think he kind of had a heads up on that one.
Oh,
wow. Did predict Metal Face. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that one surprised me. Like, I did not see that coming, but you did.
I was starting to pick up on the voice.
Yeah, I remember when you picked up on that, and I was like, oh.
I've got a bit of an ear for voice actors at this point.
Well, sometimes they change the voice actor to make it harder to predict that.
True.
Happened with a certain event last stream. I was definitely very sus of Monica when she just randomly appeared. I was like, hi, Monica, where are you? I even looked all around the map. I was like, where is she?
Ooh, Rodriguez actually on map, so we can actually see if we recognize him.
Struggling to defeat some bandits? What a pathetic old man my father
Well,
is.
another bad parental
escape.
relationship here.
Felix, my son, you finally brought reinforcements.
They definitely look similar. He seemed happy to see him, though. I guess we'll learn more.
Gotta protect those villagers.
Oh, in Japan, Metal Face is voiced by Norio Wakamoto, a very famous villain voice actor. Wow. Yeah, so that might give it away.
The sun.
G-Man says, sometimes I'll watch streamers play a game I played years or months ago and I'll see a part they're stuck at, but I'll keep my mouth shut. Oh, Fizzy said once you mentioned that you recognize the voice. They did as well. Last says Metal Face's voice actor is also Booga in Dragon Quest XI? Huh. Who's Booga? Which one's Booga? Is that the guy in Limbo?
Oh.
Limbo?
No, you've met him. It's the guy in the middle thing for Jade.
Yeah, Limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really? That's Metal Face's voice actor?
In Japan.
Oh, in Japan? Oh. Huh. Cool. The sun? In the classic, Angelo is Alvis.
Yeah. Angelo from Dragon Quest VIII is Alvis.
And also somebody else too. Who was it? In Final Fantasy XIV, right?
Emmerich.
Yeah. I like Emmerich.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fizzy only got to Air
Sure
C.
thing.
Oh, I love Xenoblade Chronicles. I haven't actually played the first one, but I watched Jugga Conroy's entire playthrough of that, and I really enjoyed it.
My turn?
And I love Xenoblade Chronicles 2, one of my top favorite
I'm
games.
grateful.
Booga's the guy that made Jade wear the bunny suit. Yep, that's who I thought. And Metalface's English voice actor.
I will get the victory.
Aerithsea is so pretty. I agree, Alpha. I so totally agree. It's amazing.
Wow, okay, I actually did damage.
Yeah.
I'm kind of impressed.
I really like X. I haven't played, so I tried X and I really loved the beginning, and then I got to the part where you can basically pick up
Let's take
what
them
I would
out.
call side quests from the board. Like, it's kind of outside the main area. You know the board where you can, you know what I'm talking about, Derek?
Oh,
The little, that board where you can go on hunts and whatever.
yeah.
In
pretty sure.
Xenoblade X. You know what I'm talking about? And when I did that, I burned out so hard because there wasn't like a main story to keep me going. And I never got back to it from there. So, Xenoblade Chronicles X is actually on my streaming poll list, whatever, to play eventually. I don't know when it'll happen,
close.
whenever it wins the poll, I guess. But I do want to play that game because I want to see what else there is to it.
I find that would be more character-based than
Yeah, and now that I know that, I can go in with a different idea, because I was coming from Xenoblade Chronicles, which had a very awesome, intriguing story, overarching story.
I spent
And
a
so I
week
think I was
after their
expecting that
demise.
with X. But I think if I go back in enjoying the characters and all that, then it'll be a pretty good time. Need to catch up on Chugga's Torna Let's Play. Yeah. I love Torna as well. Torna was fantastic. I loved the gameplay. That just made it so much more fun. And Laura and Jin, oh, love them. Poor Jin. Poor Jin. What the?
Wow.
What?
Crit for a normal soldier. I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Me either.
Alright.
Okay.
I do have a 16% chance, so bound to happen eventually.
But I did like the characters in X, like Alma and the little girl who I can't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
Oh, Lynn.
Okay, so the dad's acting like he's nice. I wonder what the deal is.
I don't know. Wow, another crit from.
Wow.
Jeez. All right.
Okay. I guess they're being encouraged
I
by
guess so.
by the leader there. That's pretty neat.
Man, these soldiers actually handling the bandits pretty well. Yeesh, this is brutal.
Didn't Derek do a chat with the voice actor of Pyre and Mithra?
Yes,
I think
John
so.
set that up. John
Yeah.
is good friends
John
with,
actually is friends with,
Sky
yeah,
Bennett.
Sky. Pretty cool. I got to talk to Zelda from Breath of the Wild's voice actress, and she was very nice. Summer. Patricia
Somerset.
Somerset, yeah. She was really sweet. Were we really needed here? I know, Cat ED, exactly. And not really. I guess Felix kind of hinted at that earlier, because he was like saying, as soon as we arrived, he's like, well, my dad needed us here. He was kind of being a little bit thinking that it was on the pathetic side, remember?
Yeah.
He was kind of like, alrighty. But, I mean, I don't want to say anything yet, just in case. I don't want to say anything, the wrong prediction. Luigi Matt, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Because I don't want to throw him under the bus in case he's nice, but what if he's neat? I don't know. I don't know enough information. I'm not sure. Because on the one hand, it seems like he's trying to be good and protect everybody by, you know, really making sure that there's a lot of people here to handle the situation. But at the same time, Felix definitely is not a fan, so what happened there? On Maddening, Byleth and crew are definitely needed. Okay, gotcha, Fizzy.
Thanks.
Oh wow, Last says the amount of times I've had to reset an awakening due to enemies getting crits. I didn't even know that. I mean, I knew I knew there were crits, but we haven't really seen too many. Look at Petra go! She's so cool.
I was always a fan of her. I thought that was a chest. It's a wagon.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
that's...
I mean, I still need to go that way. I just was
Yeah.
saying I thought.
Not a chest. Ignatz was my team's crit machine. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dan said, not sure if chat informed you guys yet, but if all the villagers survive this mission, you get Felix Relic weapon. That's only if you protect all villagers successfully.
Oh, that's why I'm going
I
as
don't.
far as I can.
I think we might have known, but I
didn't know. That
didn't know that you had to
specifically,
get
but
all of them saved. So thanks for that little tidbit. Hopefully we can save them all. Is anybody in trouble?
Oh, he's calling reinforcements.
Uh,
Nobody's in trouble yet. No.
It's just those ones that are running, right? Are those the ones we're protecting?
So this is where they're gonna have
How
trouble with
many
those
are there?
armored dudes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is flying. I'm getting dizzy.
Well, that's because it's. Otherwise, we're gonna be waiting there for.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's the right thing to do, but I was trying to watch it too closely to count how many there were. Alright, well, let's see.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so close too. I love all the archers. Range is... I love range moves. I like hiding in the back. Whenever I used to play DoD with my friends, I would always... I would always like camp, I think is what they called it. I would hide in a corner.
Yeah.
Because I was so scared.
There we go, Felix.
You're weak.
Just clearing the path again.
That should put
If
a
you love
stop to
range,
the
then you'll love
reinforcements.
SOV? What is that?
Shadows of Valentia. A
Ah,
lot of ranged characters.
nice. There's also a talk option between Felix's dad and Byleth, as well as Felix's dad and Felix. You
Ooh.
have to place them in the tiles next to each other for the talk.
I'll start sending Felix over that way.
Interesting. I hope we learn some more because I'm pretty curious what's going on.
So it's you from the
Oh.
Officers Academy. Thank you for taking such good care of my son.
He seems to
It pains me
care.
to trouble you, but I humbly request your assistance in helping to secure the villagers' safe escape.
Huh. That's cool. Thank you so much, Dan, for letting us know about that. No Axe party members, though? Yeah. Oh,
No.
well, I guess you have to, like... I guess there's
There's
pros
also
and cons.
there's no
Flying?
weapon triangle either.
For this one or the other one?
Shadows of Valentia.
Does this one have it?
No, I mean you can get skills that kind of implement them, but not specifically. No. Fail going for it.
Where that came from?
There you go.
Good boy, Shrouf. Come on, good level, good level.
More strength.
Alright. I mean, I do like both of those stats, so that's something. SOV is great, but the lack of class variety, especially among the girls, is probably my biggest gripe with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that I could understand that being a down.
Oh, villager.
JB says the beef between Felix and his dad is interesting. Won't give anything away, but I found it fascinating. Ooh.
Kill that villager.
I am very intrigued. I have no idea what's gonna happen because it sounds like he's trying to be good. His dad, at least. Oh. Come on, everyone, survive.
Okay.
So I think they did do this. Ooh. I like that design.
Holy crap, using aura.
We
Going
don't even
all
have
out.
that. Yeah.
Not yet.
We don't even have that yet. Back to lurking for the night. Thank you so much, Fizzy. I hope you
Villagers
enjoy.
move so slow.
Hope you enjoy that
there's an
movie.
enemy over there that they need to get through.
Thanks for being here and hanging out. Face Flipper, I always lurk. Me too. Me too. I appreciate it so much. I really do. So thank you for being here in any capacity. Love chatting with you. Love knowing that you just enjoy all that. It really means the world.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Let's get rid of these fools.
Yep. Time to get him out of here. She's really good too.
Sleep in the dirt.
Oh, I love.
Sleep in the dirt.
Mm-hmm. I love.
She is
Cheer.
so moody. It's great. There we go. That is a cool ability.
Mm-hmm.
That sword
Face
looks
it,
very
I'm better than
painful.
you.
It's definitely coursing with lightning, so very, very frightening.
Lurking is good. Sometimes I just lurk if I don't have much to say. Yeah, that's how I am too.
Noted.
Shamir's great. Love the battle and crit quotes in Fire Emblem. Yeah. Sleep in the dirt. Hashtag. I am definitely not rating with that. That could be... That seems a little sad to tell someone.
Maybe a little.
I love lemon swords. Is that what he has last?
That's what he has. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it's called.
Should have studied harder.
I think we... Didn't we win that from another side Paralogue thing?
We might
It
have.
sounds familiar, like we earned that. To clarify, I can watch the stream but can't listen. Gotcha, Fizzy. That makes sense. Because you got a movie to watch, which I hope is really good. Super Paper Pokemon said, best crit quote is still pick a god and pray from Awakening's Frederick.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Hero, Everild also, it looks like agrees, was going to comment that too. That's so cool. I haven't heard that one. I need to look it up. Derrick approves.
Mm-hmm.
He said that's a good one.
The time I heard it, I was like, oh, that's awesome. I think he says it in Fire Emblem Warriors as well.
I don't think I even saw you play Fire Emblem Warriors.
I only streamed it a little bit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't think...
no.
Did you stream the English or the Japanese one? Wait, is he gonna go? No! Do we need to rewind?
We do, but I don't know how
Oh,
to fix this
Oh
situation.
no. Oh no.
Because they basically got there and... Alright. So basically, if we want to fix this,
How
we
far
have
back
to,
do we have to go though?
We might have to go all the way back and just get them...
To the beginning?
This is
You
our
need to get them over all the way to that left bit and kill that guy.
Oh no. Can you heal the villagers? That's a good
can,
question.
But we wouldn't be able to heal that guy. There's nothing we could do to save that guy
physic?
because he got 2.
Would a physic help?
We don't have any.
Was he
people
full
with
health
physic. He was
before?
full health. The problem is he got
Dang.
attacked by 2 different people and he went right up to the enemy.
So
In order to get through this, we have to just rewind all the way and...
but if you don't get it, is it a big deal? If we don't get that
I mean,
item?
it's the special sword like what Belle has with the, and
Yeah,
all those other ones.
I
And
know,
for
but-
Felix, and Felix is already...
He is going to be in the main team.
Alright.
Oh no, I don't like this. Oh, I hate backtracking so much.
I know.
Having a high movement character really helps.
I don't think I have a high movement character on me, so...
Yeah, we need to get like Dimitri. Some of my favorite mount
That's fine,
units.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
What does untapped mean?
Meaning I haven't moved them yet.
Oh man, this hurts. Divine Pulse has 10 charges. Wow. That's nice.
Oh, I know I can heal the villagers. That's not the concern. It's not getting over
Yeah,
there.
unfortunately, the villager was at full health, so it just took the one turn for him to go, which is the part that stinks. So I guess this weapon really is worth it that much.
Could be.
Could be.
I mean, it's probably really good. Why wouldn't it be?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna go here and go just start moving everybody else to the left as much as possible.
Do we need to just exit out and pick a different group? Like somebody that can go quicker?
Here goes.
Do we need to do that?
I don't know. We'll find out how it goes this time.
To work.
Oh. Well,
My turn.
my turn. This one. Let's go. Guess we gotta rush over. What about the other villagers? I mean, any of them could be in that situation.
But it's that far left one that has the biggest problem. We're going to continue to go where we need to go, but
Super Paper says, ain't it great when your escort characters are that weak, huh? Ah, no, it is not. It is rough. And I feel bad. We need him to get over
Rodrigue's
there.
already going left, yeah, so what we need to do is move over so Rodrigue would move.
Ah.
Just fast forward all of them. It's basically hoping villagers don't make dumb moves.
Pretty much. Please be smart, villagers. Value your lives. You are worthy.
Wow, she's gonna kill him no matter what.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Right?
I was hoping
Oh,
that
you
Bernadetta
wanted-
would get the experience.
Right. Well, that's just how cool she is.
Maybe for crit.
Doesn't look like it.
No.
I remember doing this move last time.
Mm-hmm.
All AI partners are stinky. Exactly, Squinty. Also, it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man.
Shame, because we were doing really well.
I know. I know. I guess now we can hear... Well, Felix is very far away from his dad, so we might not get to hear that dialogue. If you change the battle's course enough, the AI will pick a different route. Okay. Flashbacks to Jerome's recruitment mission in Awakening? Oh gosh. That
Sure
sounds like it's probably was a tricky one. Yet poor Gordon from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragons, he was a sacrifice. Oh no! For
yeah.
yours?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
mine.
remember
I had to sacrifice somebody.
Yeah.
I had no choice.
Why'd you pick Gordon?
He just seemed like the least useful.
The least useful. Did it tell you? I can't remember. I think Kai was crying when you did that part.
Yeah, it did.
So it gives you like a heads up saying, hey, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
this person's probably not coming back.
These villagers get attacked. Let's kill all the bandits.
Oh, jeez. For Fizzy, Felix's father died on the first turn. Wow.
Ow!
That's...
That must have been one of those higher
It was maddening.
maddening.
Yeah. You're supposed to sacrifice is it Yagin? Or Freyr? Hopefully I'm saying those right. The latter because it's canon.
Don't fight these guys. Go to the left and kill that other dude.
Yeah. Maybe we should heal somebody? Oh, no.
See, that's what
Yeah.
happened. That guy got over there.
Why did he go there? So he's in trouble now, right?
Yep.
Is he gonna die again?
I don't know.
Oh no. So do we have to actually start over with different team? That's so far. Oh no. The blue square is their flea spot. Oh. Jagan? Okay, that's it. Okay, Jagan. Thank you for how to pronounce it.
That sucks.
I don't know. Are we just gonna let it go, or like if he dies again, what's the plan? Just let it go, or start
I
over
have to start over.
with a different team? Yeah, faster team. Retreat? Can we? How does that work?
Just reload.
Okay. That'll be a first.
As expected.
We've never had to do that before.
No.
Our plan of just bringing in the lowest levels didn't work out. That was a very good level,
I could
though.
learn a thing or two.
I'm gonna miss that level. Man. Maybe he'll survive? Maybe there'll be a miss and we can get over there in time?
If you retreat or die, you can carry over your XP.
Mauville says cozy. Thank you so much. That means the world to me, honestly. I wanted a nice cozy night stream, even though this is a little
More
sad.
stressful than you were hoping.
Yeah. If you retreat or die, you can carry over your experience. Ooh, okay, that's
The
nice.
stronghold is ours. No more bandits should come crawling out of here.
That
Just
sounds
stay
good.
put, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. First time for everything. Exactly, Squinty. That's true. Guess it'll allow us to show off every aspect of the game.
And I was moving everybody as far to the left as I could. There it goes.
Ugh.
It's like a 96% chance of hitting it.
Please
no,
miss.
It's not gonna miss. It's 96%.
Hey,
So he'd
you
be
never
fine
know.
here,
You
but the
never
problem is
know.
he goes right up next to him.
Yeah. Miss, 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 miss. Come on, come on.
It's a 90%.
Ugh.
All right.
Alpha says, I've been looking around to confirm, and I'm not seeing anything that says you get Felix's special weapon from this Paralogue, even if you do save all the villagers. So if that's true...
Let me look up Felix's special weapon.
If that's true, I definitely don't restart it then. Because we could definitely, you know,
It's not the same level as before.
complete this. There's a catapult in the middle? There is, Luna? Or is there? Time Study says it's not. Marvel says, I just watched a YouTube video that explains that in... Wait, what is this? Electrodynamics. Actually, energy doesn't flow according to the direction of wire. Okay. That is very interesting. I assume it has to do with circuits, but I am not an electric major. That was not my passion. I can deal with simple circuits and that's about it. Electro engineering, I don't know. I don't even know the major it would be under. Let's see, you get the Aegis shield for saving them all. Okay.
Okay, that's not too good. It's not too huge.
Gotcha. Usually saving all the villagers gives money. Not sure for this one. Okay.
You just shield.
Looking at the weapon on the wiki. Electrical engineering. That's it. Oh, your dad's one, Squinty. Actually, I think my dad studied that. I know for sure he did mechanical engineering. I want to say electrical as well. He did 2 types. It's extremely good too for the Aegis shield. Marvel
It
says,
is a hero's relic.
I major in physics, but my specialty is in Twitch commenting. Nice.
Increases protection. Increases your defense by 6 and your magic defense by 3.
All right, well, it's not like super necessary. I just don't want to redo the whole thing. That's my thing.
Okay. This is your playthrough, so if that's...
I mean, do you? Is it that big of a deal? If it was your playthrough, you would redo it, the whole thing?
I mean, when I do these playthroughs, if they die, they die.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like, would you redo it?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, now he's heading that way.
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess in Pavis.
It also grants the effects of Aegis and Pavis. Okay. So it's way stronger than its stats imply. I mean, I don't know. I'm split because I don't want this Paralogue again. I'm already getting ready for the next one. So I'm split. I don't know. Chat, what would you all do? Would you all restart or would you just move on? She the man says, what does Amy want to do? I mean, if we're just talking me and nobody else, then I would just keep going because that's my style. I do not want to repeat from the beginning. Pavis grants a chance to reduce sword, lance, axe, brawling damage by half. Oh my gosh. Polly says, I'd move on, but I'm massively lazy and impatient. Yeah, see, that's my issue as well. I just don't want to redo a map. You should just keep going then. Alright. Time Stage says, I'm a completionist, so I'd keep trying till I got it. Okay. Alf says, you're on normal difficulty and in casual mode. Don't think it's too terrible of a loss.
I do without it.
I mean, that was my thought too. Like, we'll be okay without it. Rusty said, I'd just move on. Not super important. Okay. Thank you all for your input, by the way. It's a little ridiculous
because they have a villager on a suicide run.
Yeah. We would have to change out the layout of our team makeup. Like, we'd have to have some wyvern riders, some horse riders, you know? We'd have to redo it and rethink it. Keep going sounds like a good idea.
Petra.
Ooh.
Crit.
Nice. I love watching those animations. They're so fun. Caddy, I'd keep going to get the story going. Yeah, that is my thing too. Because I'm a big story person and I want to know what happens next.
If I'd really get over there earlier, we'd be fine.
Ooh, I wonder, do you think since we are on casual mode, we'll get it anyway?
No, I don't think so.
Probably not. Hero says, I've redone maps in the past, but I have my moments nowadays where I'm like, ugh, I just want to get on, move on already. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I think as I get older, I get more, like, does it really matter to get that thing? Yeah, Timesay says, so basically it grants the ability to reduce all damage by half. Okay. I mean, that is really good, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We got Pro Derrick here for the awesome strat tips. We got the great chat for the expert knowledge. I think we'll be alright. Oh. Plus this thing goes on for a while, and restarting it, we'd have to do this again. It would be the entire stream, this one paralogue. Alright, let's see what item we get. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. But do we get poisoned a lot?
Not really.
I don't really feel like that happens too often. At least not right now. Oh yeah, where did I see Time Skip Claude the other day? Was it Smash? I saw him. I saw a picture of him.
Smash.
I saw a picture of him. I was like, ooh, he's looking sleek. Let's see. I feel like if you're stuck at the same point somewhere where you are just move on, that's why I use save states for tricky games. Oh yeah, I love save states. They are the best. I wish save states were in every game. That would make me a very happy camper. Very, very happy indeed.
Yeah, now this guy's being stupid.
Which one?
The guy that killed the villager.
Yeah.
He was only stupid earlier. He'd be fine.
Look at all these crits.
Oh, I put a crit ring on her.
Yeah.
So she has an even better chance of critting now.
Perfect.
I figured you'd like that.
Oh yeah.
Hard work created this.
That's pretty good.
More strength for her is good. Definitely good.
Yeah. I always like for their HP to go up too, but I understand.
I think her HP did go up.
I don't think so that time. I think it was just strength, dexterity, and I missed the last one. But maybe I missed it?
Kill stealing.
He wants your XP.
Yeah, you didn't help me when I needed you. Now you're just...
Now he's just swooping in, taking them all.
Frickin' Rodrigue. No wonder Felix hates him.
Derrick. Soon Nintendo 64 Online will get the rewind feature. Is that true, G the Man?
Should.
That would be cool. I love those features. Especially for, sorry, I got a weird notification I've never seen before. It says cooldown complete. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, it's because of your hype train.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Now I just lost my train of thought. Ugh.
Struggling to defeat some.
We actually got the dialogue.
Felix, you may know this already, but no matter how many you kill, more always appear.
Yeah,
Anywhere in the
actually, I'm
kingdom
noticing
these
that.
days, you can see the same kind of scenes. His Majesty, the late king, would despair to see it.
A dead man doesn't despair.
Huh.
Besides, let's focus on the living.
Alright, Felix, something happened. Something definitely happened. Talking about the rewind feature. Yes, I love those. I love that, especially for Mega Man. Thank you for reminding me, Hero. Really appreciate that. For, yeah, Mega Man games, I am terrible at them. So when I tried my first Mega Man, I think it was 2, with Derrick, he had some version... Sorry, Derrick is getting over a cold. The Legacy Collection, and that had the rewind feature, and that made it so much more enjoyable for me. I think I would have stopped way earlier if I didn't have that, because I'm just that bad.
It's not really your type of game.
Petra, the honorary Phantom Thief, nice. Is there water in here? Do you need that?
Yeah.
Silenced.
Okay. At least we got this cool music to keep us company with for our earbuds. Another crit! This is Crit City. I love it.
Thank goodness.
This is the best.
Admiration.
Derrick has been working hard too through this cold. I feel so bad. He's had so many streams, so many recordings, so many discussions.
There's been a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a very busy time. Alpha said, "Yay, Annette! I know, I'm so excited!" Gee, the man played the Mega Man collection on 3DS and was so bad at it. I like platforming games, but man, it's hard. Yep, that's where I was.
Every so often I have the odd thought, and it just like, nah, that's insane to do what I did for Castlevania with Mega Man.
Aw, Hero says I'm sick too. We can be sick together.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm mostly over it. It's just this lingering cough and stuffy nose.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with Hero here. I need to have the rewind feature in Mega Man games as an option. I try my best not to use it, but if there's a section that's giving me a tough time, then yeah, it's rewind time. Yep. That is, ever since I got that spoiling, I don't want to play a Mega Man game without it.
I wouldn't recommend it at all for you.
No.
Oh, correct.
What?
Actually, we almost got this one.
Yeah, we're close. Oh, okay.
My turn?
Rally up.
Oh, they don't.
Oh,
have
they
any
don't
more.
have it.
Oh,
Yeah, that
so
was
thank
a wasted one. Oh well, it's fine.
No big.
It's getting close to the end.
All right. Who do you want to get that kill and get the level?
Annette, I think.
Shamir
Ooh,
or
or
Manuela?
Shamir. Can they all one shot?
Let's take
Let's
them
see.
out.
Okay, not her.
Nope. What
We
about?
can get. So that means we can at least get her some experience.
Yeah, let's do that then. We'll give her some experience, and then we'll bring in.
Ah, so close.
I like both of those, Annette and Shamir. She'll probably. Oh, actually,
All right,
okay,
so who
yeah.
do you want to get the kill?
We'll let Annette get it.
Here goes.
We got an Annette fan in here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They actually did all have to work
we
together.
need all of them.
Interesting.
My turn? This one? This one? These one? Gee, the man. Gee, the man remembers. Annette is the best. Yep, that's what I thought. I knew we had an Annette fan, at least one. Probably more. Come on, Annette, you got this! Woohoo!
Oh, easily.
I wonder who's
There we
going to be
go.
the MVP. Who do you think? You have any guesses?
know.
Feeling stronger.
JP
Hey,
Lewis
Hilda got a
remembers.
level.
That's great.
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
That should do it. We've chased those ruffians away for good.
Thank you so much for your assistance.
Please accept this small gift as thanks.
Well, we still got something.
What do we get? What do we get? A Woo Dao.
Woo Dao. Woo Dao.
Woo Dao. Woo Dao.
I feel like this is high critical hit rate. So
okay.
We could give that
That's
to
still
either,
pretty good.
I'd say that goes to either
Dimitri?
no, it's a sword. So I'd say either Felix or Petra.
Felix. Ooh, yeah. Actually, both of those are good.
Oh.
Constance. Cool.
Right.
Upgraded killer blade. Nice. Felix. JB says Felix, maybe. Okay.
All right.
Sure you are, Hilda. Whoa, now. Yep. Whoa, Nelly. Come on.
We are grateful for your help.
Give me some information of the backstory.
Stop anytime soon, but at least this village is safe. This village was important to the late king. If we hadn't saved it, I wouldn't have been able to face His Majesty.
So Rodrigue here seems to really have a lot of admiration and respect for the late king, and Felix does not really, because he was talking about, like dead man can't be whatever that emotion was earlier.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cat Evie, good night.
Good night.
Oh, foolish.
Oh, here we go. Music stopped too.
Pardon?
We are protecting your subjects, not your ego. I don't give a damn as to whether you can bring yourself to face a dead king.
Huh. Okay.
Well, at least he cares more about the people.
I will not tolerate such language from you.
I came here to hone my blade and to save innocent people. I suppose if I had died, you would say the same thing you did after Glenn's death. He died like a true knight.
Okay. So,
I have nothing more to say.
Does he have a brother? Does Felix have a brother?
I think so.
Is that his brother, and then the dad said that about his brother dying, and that's why he doesn't like his dad? Is that it?
I think so. Remember, Glenn was the one. I think Glenn was the one that what's his name? What's her name? Was supposed to marry the Pegasus Knight.
Luigi Matt.
His brother was Glenn.
Thank you so much for letting us know. Unfortunately, we can't fix the audio issue. I don't know what's going wrong.
I mean,
I'm
the best
so
I could
sorry.
do is unplug and replug.
Will that mess up the stream though?
It might. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes, Ingrid. Yeah, it was Ingrid's fiance.
Ingrid's fiance.
And his brother.
So this is what caused the issue. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll finish out this cutscene because I don't want the stream to mess up in the middle of the cutscene, and then we'll try to unplug and replug.
We'll save and do that.
Yeah, we'll try it. I might have to restart the stream, but we'll give it a try. Hopefully that'll fix it, if so.
I'm sorry you had to see that. He's been that way for 4 years now.
Well, let's see what happened 4 years ago.
Of course, I understand his sentiment, to some extent. It all comes down to, well, a difference of opinion.
What? I understand Felix as well. What is that? Like, is that the more...
I think you get his opinion?
Is that like the more confrontational thing?
I don't know. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to...
Okay, whatever. I don't know. I understand him as well,
So
I guess.
that's how you feel about it.
I don't know. I don't even know what that
How fortunate
means.
Felix is to have met someone like you. There's nothing as heartening as having someone around who really understands you. He's an odd boy, thick-headed in some ways, but he's my son all the same. I'm glad he has you to look after him.
He doesn't really need us to look after him, but thanks. Like, he does pretty well on his own, I'd say.
Yep.
He's pretty awesome. Rodrigue looks like a future Felix. Yep. Glenn was older brother. He was engaged to Ingrid. Yeah. Wow. So, sounds like Felix is mad at his dad for basically kind of diminishing in his mind his brother's death by saying, like, he died as a true soldier. Probably Felix was hoping for more emotion, like, my son, you know, and maybe Felix now feels like, well, if that's how he's gonna react if I die. Jeez. That's my guess. Ooh, we got a corny joke request.
Ooh.
Ubiquitous. Thank you so much.
Oil and water.
And also we have to
that.
save
Oh,
and
yes,
try to
we'll
fix
do
the
that.
thing. Let me do this joke real quick before we try to unplug that, and we'll see if it messes up the stream. Alright, so... I have to pronounce this correctly. I'm reading ahead, because if I don't pronounce it right, it won't make sense.
Alright.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I think this is how you pronounce it. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Mackin'.
Mackin' who?
I'm macking some eggs and bacon. You want some? Here, look at this word. Is that how you pronounce that?
It could be like macon as in bacon.
But it looks like Matt Con.
I know.
But
how do you pronounce making?
Anyway, let's do one more. Because this one I definitely will pronounce correctly. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Shell.
Shell who?
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Alright, we're going to try to unplug this and replug it and hopefully it
And I will
it.
have a fresh joke whenever we come back just in case. Alright, we're going to unplug. So if it cuts out, I'm just going to restart the stream. Here we go. We good? Is it alright? I don't see anything over here though. Can you guys see the game?
You should be able to.
Oh, there it is.
Should
Okay.
be able to see it.
There it is. There it is. We good? Welcome back. Okay, we're going to be quiet for just a second. Let us know if the scratchiness of the game audio is still there. So, let's see. Does it sound better? Is it more crystal clear? Hopefully. If it's not, then...
Whatever.
Oops. Don't know what the problem is. If not, we might need a different... Wait, you have it plugged straight into the computer, though.
Yeah, it's all good. There's nothing wrong with it. There's just some sort of...
There's some issue with Derrick's computer where it just crashes. And it did this time, too. Game's audio sounding good. Won't know for certain until they talk. Okay, so what?
Well, we're about
it
to
was
find out.
literally only when they talk. Okay, that's so
what
weird.
they said before.
Oh wait, I left this comment before the stream cut out. In case you find it interesting, Felix also feels like he has so much responsibility on his shoulders to protect everyone in the wake of Glenn's death. That's why he's so hard on himself and everyone else when they get into trouble on the battlefield. He can't stand the thought of losing more people. Yeah, that definitely sounds like what's going on. Oh, Dan doesn't hear any static now. Yes. That's why Felix is so harsh on anyone who idolizes knights and the like, for example, Ash. Oh, yeah, he's the antithesis to knighthood. Okay. I think it was happening for all the sounds, just more noticeable when there was talking. Ooh.
Okay.
Was it our voices too, or just game?
I think it was
all
just
game
game
sounds.
By the way,
Stupid
is the
computer,
mic
why
in
did
the
you
right
crash?
place?
I know.
Is that how you where you had it before?
Yeah, I had the mic right here, but I can move it a little bit so
it's fine.
they can hear you.
All right. You ready?
All right.
We're gonna do
This is the true test.
Belle and Hanneman.
The true test of the sound. Hopefully it works. Thank you all for hanging in there, by the way. I really appreciate that. And glad I warned everybody about the stream potentially cutting out.
I thought we just have to restart Streamlabs.
I know. I thought we'd just have to, start the stream over. I didn't realize the computer would completely blue screen crash. All right. Well, it's raining.
On rainy days, the wound I got from the Death Knight hurts like fire.
That's right. The Death Knight.
Every time it aches, I get angry. You understand, yeah?
And by the way, there is a rain background noise, so don't mistake that for audio issues, hopefully.
I'm sure they had their reasons to kidnap Flame, but still.
Okay, it's better at
They
least.
really need to stab me? What'd I have to do with it? They ruined my beautiful porcelain skin. Worse, they took off before I could stab them back. So rude.
How rude indeed.
Exactly.
Could have sworn I heard rain. Yeah, there is rain in this cutscene, like a background kind of noise.
That's rather enough, Manuela. Cease your moaning and give the professor a break.
Oh, stuff it, Hanneman.
Oh my gosh, their relationship.
Unlike you, the professor has a big heart and listens to me talk about any problem I have.
More likely, your incessant ramblings offer no chance to interrupt.
Oh wow, they like each other.
Is that true, Professor?
Oh, Manuela is not bothering me. I'm gonna go with that. Oh wait, is this one where it chooses like to increase?
It doesn't matter. I don't think.
Hold on, I need a drink. Hold on. All right. I feel like Manuela isn't bothering me is the better option because Professor Hanneman is right. It's kind of like, yeah, you are annoying.
I knew it. You listen to me because you care about me, don't you? Ugh, go away, Hanneman. Leave us alone.
They totally have a crush.
And stop
She has a crush on everybody.
Shout. It causes the old wound to hurt again.
Yeah, but this seems like more of a real crush because the other ones seem more like a, I'm still pretty, right? I can get anyone, right? But this one seems more like one of those,
Then
I'm gonna bug you
perhaps
because I like you.
best stay quiet. Keep your emotions in check.
Okay, I don't like that though. You can get out of here, Hanneman,
Meh.
with your keep your emotions in check. Oh gosh. Let's stop this now, or let's all get along. Let's stop this now, I think.
There you go.
Don't worry, Professor. We do this all the time.
Indeed, Manuela and I do not mix well. Been true for years.
Well, why'd you come over here then if you already knew you didn't mix well?
That said,
Can't help himself.
if it were up to me, I would prefer speaking to her in a calmer manner.
All right.
It's not like I enjoy bickering with you.
Do you though?
Oh my
Maybe
god.
keep your mouth shut more often.
Oh my gosh, it's getting heated in here.
I state that which needs to be heard. For example,
Oh no, this would be probably not a great couple, honestly, actually.
No.
This does not seem good. I thought they were being kind of cutesy at first, but no, they are needling each other bad. Wait, I have to...
It's the same
I
thing.
have to pick all get along?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just they're arguing again, so you're saying the same
I'm
thing.
sorry, I couldn't help it.
same, apologies. I am here because I have new information on the Death Knight's hiding place.
Ooh, that's actually good.
What? Really? You could have started with that.
That's actually a good point.
Several students have reported possible sightings on the western edge of the sealed forest. While the authenticity of these reports has yet to be verified, it is still a very real possibility. I was thinking I would report this to Seth as a precaution.
What? Why? We can't be slow. He's going to get away.
Yeah.
Protocol on this matter requires reporting to Seth.
Oh
Then
gosh,
we'll be
yeah,
ready.
they're gonna be
Then-
long gone.
Professor, let's leave this old geezer behind and get going.
Jeez.
Oh, geezer. I am barely 15 years your senior. I will not hear such.
Stop talking. Let's gather a team and get going.
She's got all action. Here we go. I agree. Let's go.
I'll go scout ahead.
Obviously not the same
I'm
voice
coming
actor,
for you,
but her
Death Knight.
voice does remind me of Ida from Owl House.
Well, wait.
Oh
It would
yeah.
not do to get yourself killed without someone to avenge you.
I feel that kind of vibe. Ida from Owl House is great.
We still need to finish the first season.
I just had a funny mix. In the Owl House, in the Owl House.
Oh god.
Wait, Manuela's voice actor is Ash from Pokemon? That's so cool. I didn't know that.
New Ash or old Ash?
Oh, good question. Good question.
Alright.
Say
Ooh,
Violet.
only
This was
7.
truly the Fire Emblem Three Houses. Nice.
Wow.
Old Ash. Old Ash.
Oh wow. Only 7 characters this time. Let's see.
When was there a change? Like, what's the old Ash and the new Ash? When was that?
When it switched over from 4 kids.
But when was that? Do you know? Like, how old is old? Like, in the 90s? The 2000s?
2000s, I think, when it happened. Basically, once at the end of Gen 3 is when it stopped. So
Huh.
from Gen 4 anime onward,
Do they
it's
sound
been
similar?
New Ash. Kinda.
Kind of? Hoenn? Okay.
Yeah.
Bernadetta fan, hello! Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing?
So our level 19 ones are all these, but we only have.
Oh my gosh, Rusty said I think the new Ash voice actor is also the current voice for Barbie. How cool is that?
Oh wow. Actually.
What a range. That's impressive. I always wanted to be in some kind of a project where I could try out being a voice actor. That would be really fun. My Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is my
you-
delve into that.
Do you want Petra with Bernadetta or Shamir?
Bernie. Bernie Boo.
Where is it? Here we go.
Doing good. How about you? Doing pretty well. We just had the computer crash, but we are back up and running, so all good to go. Uh-oh. But the babies just woke up, so maybe not good to go. Hopefully he'll go back to sleep. Sometimes he just makes a little noise as he, like, moves around in his crib.
Mm-hmm.
JB said, Amy's Phoenix Wright streams inspired me to LP the game on YouTube and do my own voices, which were a little similar.
Nice.
Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
All right. You remember this, Matt?
I can't wait to hear that Aussie accent. Bernie Roo.
Oh gosh, Manuela's all by herself.
That's just a cute little nickname. What's wrong with Bernie Roo?
See that?
What?
Manuela's by herself.
Why is she up there by herself? Can we switch her?
She ran ahead.
Can we move her out?
Nope, you can't move. You can
Okay,
only move these four around.
That's, yeah, she's ready for some revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't gotten there yet.
Alright, let's begin. I think he's going to sleep. Yeah, he did.
I tried to do an old man voice for Judge. Yeah, that did not happen for me.
Tough spot, Professor. Even if she's only got herself to blame, we cannot abandon her.
See, he cares. He cares.
We have plenty of visitors today. Let's stop their annoying rescue attempt.
Wait, rescue attempt? Of Manuela?
Now that is a woman.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Uh-oh. They've noticed me.
Oh yeah, you don't
Here they
say.
come.
Alright.
Of course they noticed. How could they not notice?
It's a little hard not to notice.
She's not exactly in any kind of camouflage.
Nope.
Let me at him.
I think
Oh no.
we should have brought another mounted unit. We need to start bringing them. I love them. They're my favorite. We haven't even used them.
I'm just working on the
Leveling.
because you don't know who you want, so I have to just go with it.
Lord Inquisitor, am I connected? I don't know, but I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well.
Do try again.
Time Sage says, I always make sure to bring at least one mounted unit and one flyer. Yeah, that's kind of what I would like as well, but I think
I'm more
for the
reckless.
Paralogues, Derrick really would like to help increase the levels. Oh, Lord's Inquisitor said, okay, good. Twitch was making a putz. Yeah, Twitch can sometimes be glitchy. Glad that you made it in, though. Oh, and one mage? Yeah, that's also a great idea. That's kind of my thought as well. Lord Inquisitor said, also, hey, Belle, how are you? I have a tooth infection on my upper right wisdom tooth. Also, I have only one eye due to the swelling. Oh my gosh. Please forgive the typos. I'm on amoxicillin, ibuprofen, and Percocet. Oh my gosh. Once I can, I will be getting the tooth extracted. Holy moly.
Am I done?
Literally, holy moly. I hope
That is
that.
rough.
Oh my gosh, that sounds
I can improve too,
terrible.
you know?
I'm so sorry. I hope that gets better very soon.
That's a good level 4.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty good.
hopefully. Again, jeez. Barely imagine it.
Gee, the man says, I mean, she does have a nice dress.
True.
Twitch 2. Twitch has got a glitch. Wait, no, I think that's Twitch the movie.
Thank you.
Nice. Oh my gosh,
Sure
it's
thing.
intense agony. Yeah, it sounds like it. Oh, I really hope it gets better for you soon.
Alright, man. Well, what are we dealing with here?
We are all sending you the best vibes. I
take
hope
them
that
out.
you don't have to suffer much longer with that.
Seriously.
Hopefully we'll be able to handle this pretty quickly.
Think so?
Boring.
Did she just say thorn?
No, boring.
Oh. Boring.
Strength is all for a mercenary.
That's good because that's all you got.
Yep. Yay, miss. Yay, miss. Whittle them down. Well, guess that'll work. What about whenever the 11 sword gets down really low? Can that be repaired? I think I asked that last time, but I don't remember the answer. Or is it like once it's out, it's out?
I think it's possible.
I feel like we discovered that.
Better than you.
Well done.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. All weapons can be repaired. Okay. I wasn't sure if the special ones had some kind of a limit. Because we were like... I remember at the beginning we didn't use Bella's special weapon for whatever reason. So that's... I think that's where I got it in my head that maybe those ones can't be repaired. Oh, there we go. Let's see if she thinks this is boring.
Probably.
Whoa. No. Did she say we're done?
Yeah.
I could learn a thing or two.
I mean, you're done with that one. The rarer weapons require rarer materials. I see. Hopefully we've been getting those materials then. Because that would be very sad if we didn't have the materials to repair. I didn't even think we'd need materials. I thought it was just going to be money or something. You're done.
Get rid of this thing.
Hey!
Nice, missed.
It's a miss.
You were no match for me.
Come on, good level. Okay.
Hey,
That's-
more magic is
that's
always good. More speed is always good.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
Ooh, an experience gem.
G-Man said, are we done? Close enough. You're out. Exactly, JB Lewis. You're out of here. To the enemies, not to you. Just to be clear.
Let's see.
So, is the Dark Knight or the Death Knight or whatever he's called, is he here?
Nope.
Then why are we... What happened here?
My guess is poor information.
Ah, yeah. Or missed him. Already, the Death Knight already Vamuskied.
Yeah.
That really helped.
Is that the commander guy up there that we have to defeat? Where is it? Where is the one?
Might as well equip it if we have it.
Yeah. Good idea. Oh, one left. So close.
In that case,
That's a pretty nice move. I like that one.
Gives a good mate. There we go. And a miss.
Yay. There we go.
See?
Perfect.
See, she's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she is wearing her other outfit. So maybe for her that is camouflage.
Excuse me. No, only 64% chance still hit.
Yeah, Bernie's pretty awesome.
I was quite happy with
That's
my team in
great.
Black Eagle.
Was she on your final team?
Yep.
Nice.
Her and Shamir.
Yeah, Shamir's great too. And I love all that range. It makes me so happy. They were in the woods though. It made it hard to hit them.
Yep. Oh, she just got all her health back.
Yep. That's why I love that move. It's so good. It's one of my favorites. Deals damage and heals at the same time. What a great combo. Go Belle. Go Belle. Yeah. Oh.
I'm trying to get them
Yeah.
their levels.
Yeah,
and-
get the level. I understand. Should have put Manuel in the forest tile. You're right, Bernie. Oh well.
Oh, right. I forgot. Oh, well.
At least it's not XCOM odds. point blank with 65% chance
Oh,
to
yeah.
hit. Oh gosh. That was a pretty good level.
Yeah, at least he got some defense.
Yuri will never be satisfied. That totally sounds like him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Thanks.
Go, Balfi. Let's see how this goes. I think we are gonna be fine though.
Oh, wait.
Alright. So if you're in the woods, does it help hitting someone else in the woods, or does it...
No.
Okay.
You just also have...
Okay. So what is XCOM, by the way?
XCOM's another strategy game. Plays a bit like Mario plus Rabbids.
Oh. I want to try that. That's also on my list. Mario Rabbids.
But about humans defending from an alien invasion.
Oh. That sounds interesting.
So you can make your own units, name them whatever.
Is it a really good story one?
I don't know if I don't hear much about the story.
Okay.
I think it's more about just the challenge
of the strategy.
Yeah, because you're managing not only you're trying to get nations to join you, but then you have to protect them all. But you have to choose between do you help out this nation or this nation?
Oh wow!
Like there's a lot of.
It's got some risk elements.
Yeah. Like who do you help? Who do you not help?
Wow. Oh, she can make it to that. No wait, experience.
She can, but I want that for Hanneman.
Oh yeah. Okay. JB thinks I'd like Mario Rabbids.
Probably.
And Dan says gameplay is excellent. Did the second one come out yet?
No, that's next year.
Okay.
So close.
What did you think of it? Do you think I'd like it, Derek?
Mario and the Rabbids?
Yeah. Because you played that one.
Oh, I should have already clipped that.
Oh, yeah.
Not well.
Oh, miss. Perfect.
It's only a 17% chance, so.
I mean, it works.
Not my first battle.
Means we'd have time to play it. That's right.
Yeah, I still haven't played the Donkey Kong expansion.
I can still shine
Donkey
brighter.
Kong. Do we have it?
No,
I don't think we even bought that.
I have Mario plus Rabbids, but I never bought the expansion.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, did I buy it?
I don't think so.
I can't remember. I might have? I don't know if I did or not.
Go.
Can't remember.
Never for Balthus. Not a great
That is not good for him.
Oh well.
Haven't played the DK expansion either. It looked great though. Have you heard the DK rap remix of One Winged Angel? Yes. I think we did actually listen to that.
I've heard it. I don't know about you.
Was it the GDP After
Dark
post-show thing?
Post-show.
Yeah, because I remember listening to that. It's very strange. It was very cursed, but in a hilarious way. Sephiroth.
Unexpected.
That's so funny. I need to listen to it again though, because I don't remember how it sounds exactly.
Thanks so much.
All I can hear in my head right now is the actual One Winged Angel, which I love. That song is so good. That is such a fun song to like drive down with the car, you know, blaring in the car when you're in one of those moods, like you're gonna kick some butt, take some names. Sephiroth. Bernadetta says, I think I want to hear it. I love One Winged Kong. Oh my gosh, is that what it's called? That's hilarious. One Winged Kong. Did the words change, or is it is it all the same words but with a different tune? Does it even say Sephiroth then?
It has the Latin.
Okay.
And then it goes into the rap.
All right, I might have to like listen to it for a few seconds just to.
Oh, it actually hit.
Aww.
Oh, I forgot about the Pegasus Knights.
All right, One Winged Kong. Here we go. Which one is it though?
That one.
This one or this one?
No.
This? Okay. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it very quiet. I'm gonna keep it very quiet for just a second, and then, on one of the good parts, I'll hold it up to the mic so you can all hear it.
Thanks.
Because we do not want to get in any trouble. That's for sure. Okay, here we go. Oh no, not that part. They were saying DK. Oh my gosh. Could you all hear that? That is so funny. They are still going with the DK chant. Oh my gosh. I feel like they're chanting DK to summon from the underworld. That's exactly what it sounds like right now. Wow. Does it just go like this forever?
I forget.
It sounds like they're saying DK Kong now. Hold on. It does sound like some kind of summoning.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's so
ridiculous.
funny. That is so funny.
A bunch of meddlesome losers. Maybe we should take a hostage for leverage. Capture that woman. We'll show them what the Death God gang's made.
That's why I got mixed up.
Yep.
Death God gang? What kind of
childish nonsense?
Where's the Death Knight?
And she's like, I don't care about you guys. Where's the other one? I bet Hanneman's really gonna give it to her now. Be like, see, this is why we go through all the protocols. Yeah. At least she can heal a little bit.
A little bit, but only a 17% chance and actually freaking hit. And the worst part is those Pegasus Knights are on the way.
Yeah. Wish we had some of them.
But fortunately they are...
She's hanging in there though, for now.
They only have a 33% chance of hitting.
Yeah. They're not gonna capture her too easily, I hope. Death God gang sounds like the FE equivalent of a biker gang. I know, it really does, actually.
I'm sending in reinforcements. It's just going to take a bit to get there.
Yeah, it's gonna... Yeah. We're coming! We'll be coming around the mountain when we go.
Oh, God.
It'll take us a few turns to get there.
Oh.
That song is still in my head.
Oh, I know it will be. It will be for a while.
Two songs I love for very different reasons mashed together. I wonder who came up with that. Like, who even thought to mix that? That's so funny.
I could not tell you.
I wish you could hit both of them at the same time. Are there moves like that in the future? Where you can hit like, actually gambits, I guess, do that, right?
We're almost out of
should we go with a, should we do a gambit?
Try? Actually, she doesn't have a gambit.
Oh, why not? Did we just forget, or?
I don't know. I think we're out. Oh, thank God, a crit.
Yes. Crit it up.
That'll be just enough to kill that one.
Yes. Oh no!
Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Are you kidding me with that garbage?
That stinks.
Okay, only 4%. Should die now.
Keep this.
Oh, now.
Oh, okay.
All right, whatever.
I guess it got the job done, just in a delayed manner.
Next time.
She's already because of all being by herself like this. She is leveling like crazy.
That is true.
She's not getting great magic stats, but her speed's going up.
She got the one magic, and that's it. Keep going. Whittle them down. Ooh, what's Time Sage got here? Translation note. In Japanese, the Death Knight is those kanji, which I don't know how to pronounce. Shinigami Kishi, I guess is how, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Shinigami Knight. And his battalion is called Shinigami Kishidan, which is the Shinigami Knight group. The group of bandits from this paralogue go by the title of Shinigami Den, which is Shinigami group. And Shinigami is a type of death god. Okay, then that definitely,
It definitely
shows how it would be a confused, like, I thought this was the Death Knight, you know, like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm trying to think of, like, another, because I don't even know how I would localize or translate it, you know, because Death God Gang, it doesn't sound close to Death Knight, really, you know?
Why didn't that do 2 attacks?
I don't...
What is happening
I don't know
there?
what she's...
She'll be fine, but it's like one of those things like, what is happening?
Why is that?
Things not working.
Yay, rusted sword.
Yay.
Derrick's favorite. Let's see.
Why does she have an iron sword? Oh, she ran out of thunder spells.
Oh, that's right, because she ran out.
But she could have with her sword. That's amazing.
So Keikaku means plan?
Oh, there's a joke of an old fan sub of Death Note, which deals with Shinigami, and one of the most famous moments is that they did it so, like I said, all according to Keikaku, and at the top, translator's note, Keikaku means plan.
Oh.
You know,
all according to plan.
Super redundancy.
Wow.
So, yeah.
In English, the battalion is called Reaper Knights. Oh. Wow. That sounds kind of intense.
Just when I decide to disguise myself as a mountain bandit and sneak in, we get attacked. Just my luck.
Wait, what's... Okay.
Oh, gotta kill that.
Alright, so... He's right there! Oh no, we can't catch him. That's too close.
I think we'll get to him.
Fan subs hate having to translate Japanese. Really? What's a fan sub, though? What is that?
Fans who sub an anime on their own.
Oh. Basically, they translated Shinigami 3 different ways. Because Japanese is a special language that, whenever possible, must not be translated.
Well done.
Wait, why?
They feel like certain words have more meanings, like Nakama.
Oh,
in,
I see. Like the words that don't have a direct English translation, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Homecoming Hero says, I'll eat a potato chip in one hand and write in the Death Note in the other. Plays super dramatic music.
That is another infamous scene.
Polly says there's a lot of debate in localization about how to handle nuance implied by words in foreign languages. Yeah, actually Mary does do some translations, so she's very well aware of that. She's probably had to make quite a few decisions of like, do enough English people know this word that they can keep the meaning?
Yuri through there.
I'm sure there's way other things that she has to think about too. Wait, that's why we won't get Mother 3? Really? Shadow, hello, how are you doing? Can't imagine Belle with a Death Note. Wait, so a Death Note is something you get? I thought it was an anime.
It's an anime, but there's a thing in the anime called Death Note.
Oh. Shadow thinks I would burn it. I don't know, is it like in Treasure Island where you get the black spot and no matter if you get rid of it or not, it still means the same thing? Is that how it works?
Basically...
Smash Matt says, oh, Amy.
Who's ever named you right in the Death Note will die.
But if you burn it, does that affect anything? Because if so, I would of course burn it. If I could prevent it. It's a notebook that kills anyone whose name is written in it. Okay. Polly says, but yeah, in fan subs, some of it is just straight up, look at how clever I am with my Japanese. Mwahaha, Japanese is better than English. Also, now Mother 3 cuts deep and also has controversial things for poor, concerned Midwestern mothers.
Nice.
You think
She
we'd
just
be over that by now, though?
She just mastered
Mastered.
Priest.
Man, I wonder what's in there now. Now I'm very curious.
Oh, it's unfortunately called the thing called the Gypsies.
Oh no!
And it's they are very
stereotyped. Okay.
Trans men.
Oh,
where they're like
so
they're dressed up with lipstick and feminine and have like but still have like the 5 o'clock shadow type thing.
And they're enemies, I guess. What are they?
I think they're just characters, but it's like how do you localize that?
Okay, I see. Wait, trans women?
Trans women, yeah. Sorry, Smash Mouth. Trans women.
It aged poorly. I hear so many people say.
I mixed up. It's trans women because it's men.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be genderless though.
Yeah.
So it aged poorly. But isn't Mother 3 one that there's like been such a
people
like
love
a demand? Oh, sorry, hit the desk. That like a lot of people really do want that.
Oh yeah.
Localized.
It's a game that's been requested of me, so I'll eventually play it.
Wait, has it been fan localized then or
yeah.
something? Okay.
There's a fan translation.
Fan translation. Okay.
I think one done by a professional translator.
Because is Earthbound a Mother game?
Yes, that's Mother 2.
Because I don't even know the story of that one, so I need to check that out.
I planned I'm hoping to play Mother Earthbound before I get to Mother 3, just because I need the context.
So Mother 3 is fantastic. Is Mother 3 one that will make me cry?
Yes.
Is Earthbound one that will make me cry?
I don't know about Earthbound, but I know Mother has a reputation.
Oh no! I'm seeing yes in the chat. Yes.
Don't forget who you're dealing.
That's Mary's favorite game. Cool.
If you go to my Twitch, you'll be able to look up my about page, and I'll have to sort of like how I need to get the Danganronpa 2 before
3.
3 as it comes up.
Wow.
I want to play Earthbound before I get to
Okay, so Polly says Earthbound likely won't. Mother 3 will destroy you. Oh my god.
So I probably won't do Earthbound Beginnings until like later because I don't think it's as connected.
What am I in for? Luigi says, "What about Mother 1, Earthbound Beginnings? Plan on playing that one?"
I just answered saying.
Oh yeah.
Basically saying it's.
Wait, Earthbound Beginnings? That's something else? Oh my gosh.
Earthbound Beginnings is Mother 1.
Smash that until I request it.
But it doesn't have as much connection to...
Whoa! Some call me Johnny cried?
We are the Death God gang. We're all unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared now. But also quite intrigued.
Nice, she got her crest going on her. She got an extra attack.
Perfect. We need that. Chisel him down as much as possible.
Yeah, that'll work.
Go Shamir.
And
yes!
He's dead. I was going to have Hanneman finish it off, but
well,
this works too.
This is good. That's
I feel like we'll use Shamir more than Hanneman anyway.
I thought Amy says some call me Johnny died. No, cried. Sorry. Cried. Tears.
Uninjured?
There you go.
Oh, look, he's checking on her.
Mm-hmm.
A few scrapes and bruises, but yes, I'm well enough.
I wonder if this is where things turn around. Is this where they start being kinder to each other? I guess it's probably more their supports.
Yeah, their supports don't really change too much until you get to the later ones. You might need to do this to get to later supports for that.
Oh, of course. That makes total sense.
I mean, I had to wreak havoc with her.
Who do you think is oil and water? Who do you think is which one's which?
I have no idea.
Okay. What is that? Evil repelling company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Earthbound Beginnings, the intro.
That never got localized until way later. Like they had the translation, but by the time they were done with it, the Super Nintendo was out, and they were like, "Wow."
How could anyone think that was the Death Knight? It was obviously just an ordinary bandit.
Well, we took care of it, just the same.
Oh well.
Yep.
I may not have found my revenge, but at least we got to retrieve stolen goods.
That's true.
Manuela, you unthinking fool.
What? What? Oh, because she rushed in, yeah.
Hanneman, I've heard enough already.
How bloody stupid are you?
Oh gosh. He's throwing the glove.
Yep.
If that were the real Death Knight, you'd have new, likely fatal wounds to match your first.
But it's because he cares. He doesn't want her to get hurt.
Yep.
Do you know how much you worried all of us? You should be ashamed.
No.
Ooh. All right, last time we helped Manuela, so Hanneman's right.
It's up to you. Basically, one to go up or the other will go up. Nobody will go
It doesn't
down.
make him go down? Okay, that's good. Actually, I don't know. What would you pick here, Derrick? What do you think? Because she is okay, technically.
She is okay, but
she did kind of. She ran in, but I also understand her frustration with all that red tape, like having to go through this person and then this person and this person.
But even then, how often have we actually defeated the Death Knight?
Yeah,
at this
that's
point?
true. Okay, whatever. We'll just do this for this time. Oh, nothing. Didn't get anything.
We are supposed to set an example for our students. Yet you let emotion get the better of you?
You're right. So there, I said that. It's true, but... I'm sorry. I'll apologize to everyone later.
I should say I'm
got everybody
sorry
up to level
as well.
20, at least.
I lost my temper just now.
He says I should say I'm sorry. He hasn't actually apologized yet. Let's see if he does.
I see you act so irrationally and I lose my wits. I care about you a great deal and wish to see you safe.
Well, that's nice. I think that's honest too. I think he means that.
Will you believe me?
Yes, of course. I'm the same way after all.
Aww. See, I was right. They do care.
I let my emotions get the best of me. We're both too old to be shouting all the time.
You don't have to bring age into this. So everyone's friends again.
You're awfully quick to put a bow on this. Are you sick of us already, Professor?
You're part of this, Professor.
Wow, now they're roping
only
us in.
Teachers this academy has. No need for bickering.
Oh my gosh.
Well said, Hanneman. Would you care to join me for a celebratory
Wow. They are on again, off again for sure.
That sounds lovely. Perhaps a nice cup of tea is in order.
All right, well, we'll just leave you two be, and we're gonna get out of here ASAP.
Yeah.
They definitely made a common enemy out of Bella for that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
They're
whatever.
like, let's just blame Bella so we can hang out. We have an excuse now.
So, decision time.
What's the decision?
Well, we have... This will be more for next time, but we could go back to we have 2 more weeks before the story one, so we can either go back to the academy to try to work on the next person you need to recruit, or you could just go ahead and keep working on the Paralogues.
Oh.
You can do both because you have 2 weeks.
That is true. So recruit or Paralogue?
Yeah, because
right now we have to do.
There's 3 Paralogues left, but only 2 have the February deadline, which we'll be able to do one of these 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of which one you'd rather do first.
So either. Who do we have to recruit that's left? We have Caspar. And Ignatz was another one that was recommended, I guess.
Caspar, Ignatz.
Was anyone else? I think Ferdinand. Somebody recommended
Ferdinand. Oh God, what's his name?
We got my favorite so far.
Lapel, Leone.
Leone, I think we can Leone out of it.
Gosh.
Leone. I mean, if we have time, we can try and grab Leone, I guess. Polly just sent me a text with a bunch of pictures for all their Earthbound stuff. Wow, that's awesome. Calendars, planners.
Holy crap! I didn't realize
stickers
there was that much
on the crock pot. That's
I didn't know
great.
there was that many merch. There was that much merch. Jeez.
I mean, they lived in Japan. I'm sure that you can find it over there a little easier.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I definitely need to brush up on my Earthbound stuff. I did find a store that was called Earthbound, and I went in, bought something so I could have the bag because I thought that was funny. Polly says, I have a mild problem. That's not even all of it.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean, you're gonna dress your son up as Ness next year, I think.
Oh, really? I missed that. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. That's gonna be so adorable. Oh, little Ness. That's perfect. Wait, should that mean... What if Kai's Luke? Is it Lucas? Is that the blonde kid?
Oh, Lass. The guy with the rose on his lapel. Derrick, that is my husband. Lass.
The guy with the rose on his lapel. Derrick, how dare you?
I know.
I
So
love
evil.
that. It's so good.
So evil.
Wait, what is... Who is it then? What's the name? Lass, who is it? I don't know. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at Derrick.
Thanks.
Wait, it was Derrick's idea? To dress up as Ness? Oh, cool.
Oh. I like that. You know, her husband have him just have a old old phone around.
Huh? Old phone? What are you... Wait, I am really confused. What is happening? I think there's too many conversations going on.
Oh my gosh.
I thought Lass was saying that Lass
I
was mad at
talking
you
about Mary.
because you didn't...
Yes, Lass is mad at me, but...
Because you didn't know the guy with the rose on his lapel's name.
Lorenz.
Lorenz.
That's it.
Remember it?
Sort of.
Lass says remember it well.
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing. Ness's dad is phone. Somewhat of a meme. Oh, wait. So who's going to be the phone then?
Mary's husband.
Wait, is he going to be gone next year?
No.
Why? Oh, he's going to dress up as a phone.
Yes, he's
oh,
going
God.
to carry around the... Oh
I
my
thought
God.
Mary was going to carry a phone and he wouldn't be there.
No.
I was like...
Oh my
I
God.
was like, is he getting deployed? Why can't he be there? Oh my gosh.
No big
I worry.
You have every right to worry. I'm losing it.
I appreciate.
Oh my gosh, Lorenz even says that when you first meet him. Does Lorenz say remember it well? That's so funny. Everyone's like, oh Amy, poor Amy.
Look at that. A rank in flying for
makes sense
Ingrid.
Polly says, you only ever talk to your dad on the phone because Shigesato, hopefully I said that right, Itoi, the creator of Earthbound, said his dad was never around much, so we wanted to include that kind of feeling in the game, where your dad clearly cares, but just isn't there. Oh, that's good that the dad does care. That's nice. I think I saw the very beginning. Does the dad, like, send money over, or, like, a hamburger or something? For some reason, I remember... Because I watched the first episode of Chugga Conroy's Let's Play, and I feel like he made a call, and somehow the dad gave him something, but maybe that was just in a dream. Because sometimes I have very realistic dreams that I thought were real life.
Thanks for the help.
Okay, he does. He deposits money into your ATM. Okay.
I did pretty.
All right, cool. Oh, the dad sends money when you gain experience. Kind of like how Ash's mom mentions his dad. Oh, really? I didn't even notice that. Is that in a Pokemon game or in the anime? Because I haven't seen the anime. And I've only played Pokemon Blue fully. And that was a long time ago, so I don't remember any mention of the dad.
Everything went pretty. I got it. You're quite the motivator, Professor. I appreciate.
Oh man, if we
Everything
get...
went pretty
Oh, awesome. We got her beyond this.
Everything went pretty well.
Ash
today.
isn't a character in the games. Wait, I thought Ash was the main character in Blue.
No.
I'm a quick
His
Who's
official
that?
name is Red.
Wait, hold on. I always thought that I named him Ash.
Oh, you can name him Ash. But
That's not...
But
oh my gosh.
He's considered a separate character from Ash in the anime.
Is there a... Wait, is there an Ash in the game?
No.
Oh, phew. I thought I thought I just had an existential crisis. And I was... Whoa.
No, you're good.
Ash is the protagonist in the anime. I always thought Ash was the first Pokemon main character that you are.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. Proof that I'm not like a major Pokemon savant. Lore.
Oh my gosh.
That's red. Oh my goodness. Wait, so is there blue then? Is that Gary? I thought it was Gary
that's
though.
Gary.
Amy's mind is blown tonight. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Blue is what you know as Gary.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and then there's green, which is a girl, right?
Yes.
But she's not in the game.
She's not in the game.
Right?
Not until Let's Go. Is green officially in it.
Okay.
There's also Leaf,
Oh,
who is the
man.
girl version in
Leaf, yeah.
Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Okay. I know a few things, but wow, that my mind is seriously blown. From the time I was like 9 years old to now, I thought that first character was Ash.
I mean, you could,
Oh my
make it
gosh.
feel like it's that, but yeah.
In my head canon, it's Ash.
Oh my gosh.
The first one. Unless you're in Japan, then blue is green and green is blue. What?
Yeah, they switched it around because of how it is.
Wait, why? What? Blue is green and green
because
is blue.
it was red and green originally in Japan.
Why'd they change it?
Because they changed it to red and it's red and blue here.
I know, but why?
We never got green. The original.
Oh
red
my god!
The original red and green in Japan.
Okay.
Was really buggy.
Ah, okay.
And the sprites are like. Hold on, I gotta. Oh, my phone's about to die.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Look up red and green sprites versus red and blue sprites or something like that.
It was quite.
All right, I'm looking it up now. Let's see. Comparison. Oh, that's a lot of images. Isn't there like a quick and easy like that? Is that an example?
Yeah, it gives you a bit of an example.
That's just Mr. Mime, all right? Is that what his name is? That guy,
Mr.
I
Mime,
hate
yeah.
that guy. That is like bottom tier Pokemon for me. I do not like him. Especially in Detective Pikachu. Hated that scene.
Yeah, here's a few examples.
That's not that bad. Okay, Mew
looks pretty bad.
Mew
Mew does not look great.
Oh, I wish I knew how to put images up on the screen so easily because I wish I could show you Mew right now. He looks so wonky, but it's kind of endearing. Oh, good night, Polly. Thank you so much for hanging out with
Polly.
us.
We're about
going to be
finish
ending
off.
pretty soon. Thank you so much. Though it was so nice of you to be here. I love the Detective Pikachu scene. Oh, wow. Oh no, it's Smash Matt's favorite? No way, really? Wow.
Oh, it's Happy's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday.
What's he show like?
I actually don't know. Ginger? I don't know. That might be too on the nose.
Give her Ginger.
Sonic asked if I have any Thanksgiving traditions. Not really, because being Australian, my family really didn't have much connectedness to that holiday, which is more American, I would say. So I don't really. Oh, wait. What is she? She didn't.
She doesn't know anything about tea.
So did she not like the tea then?
I don't know if it matters.
I guess the one Thanksgiving tradition I have is basically seeing family. That's a tradition, I guess. Like having a meal.
So. Yeah.
But we don't have any like major.
No, nothing set.
Anything like that.
All right, ready?
Like we don't even have to have a set meal, you know. We don't have to have the traditional turkey or ham or anything like that. My family actually did have ham more often.
Oh wow.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
Yep.
Cute monks, monastery security, food and
food?
dining.
Is she the food one?
I think she's the food one.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Right.
Okay, she liked that.
Oh, she actually blushed.
Aw. All right, let's see.
Dinner invitation.
Dinner?
You seem well. Relaxing in the sauna.
If she likes food, maybe the dinner or this. She doesn't seem like the type who would like the sauna though. Okay, cool.
Food's
right.
good. Please
have another food answer that's correct. Let's see. Perfect recipe. Close call. Nope.
Close calls.
Close call, maybe?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Okay. One last chance.
Let's see if we can do it.
Right now I feel so free. It's nice.
Okay. What?
Laugh or nod?
I don't I don't know. You pick this one. Okay, cool.
There we go.
Whew. Good job.
Man, we did good
Good
today.
job.
What do you think? Chatterbox.
Whew.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Yep.
All right, let's look her over.
What? Do I have bedhead?
A little bit.
It's fine though. I like her hair.
Chatterbox.
Oh wow, Smashmat said, to be honest, I was
know,
going to
Buck
request
is
Amy
back.
play Undertale. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Maybe have a better understanding of the game and then maybe Deltarune. But since Derek's playing it and Amy can watch, Earthbound is gonna get priority.
Nice.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry.
How'd you like when you
Buff
checked
as
it-
heck.
Yeah, when you checked it out from this angle.
That's pretty
That's
awesome.
pretty great.
That's funny.
What? Do I have bedhead?
Let's see. Timesage says Happy's favorite teas are cinnamon blend, Dagda fruit blend, 4-spice blend. Okay.
We didn't have any of those.
I don't think we
That
didn't
was
have
way more
those.
fun than I expected. Let's have tea
Sonic
again
said,
soon.
know what the best part of
Next
Thanksgiving
time,
is?
more snacks.
The food?
Let's see. The family? That's my favorite part, seeing family.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the result.
G-Man said Happy thought the tea was hot drinking it. Pumpkin pie, that's a good guess,
yeah.
said the last. Derek's favorite pie, I think, is apple pie?
Cherry.
Cherry
Actually,
pie.
strawberry.
Oh, strawberry pie.
Which you don't get too often, but that's
No.
why I
Oh, that
like it.
one place where you used to live, though, they had a really good strawberry pie. What's my favorite? I like key lime pie. But my favorite pie is a chicken and leek pie. So good. My favorite meal of all time.
I suppose it's
The
working.
homemade one back in my Australian hometown.
getting
That
better
is
at this.
that was the best.
I'm looking sharp, huh?
Jeez, so many skills. All right. So, honestly, at this point, what I would recommend for next time is probably another battle because, one, we get a free meal.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That is very helpful. Yeah.
Two, we'll be able to use up even more of the people that we've been going through because I've just been going down the line and using up everybody's stuff. So we'll be able to use up that for those and then just fill them back up for next time with this.
Okay,
with all the meals.
that makes sense.
So I think next time we'll probably want to do that. Also, let's see, Belleth cannot promote yet. Dimitri, Felix. Felix can't quite get Swordmaster. But he'll look cool when he gets to Swordmaster.
Oh, Sonic said the best Thanksgiving part is the parade.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the parade.
Oh, I haven't gotten to see that in a while because we don't have cable. Is there a way to watch that like on a streaming service? I think we tried to watch it last year, but the one we chose was horrible. It had ads like every 10 seconds, I felt like, and it did not have a good angle. It didn't zoom in on anything. It was kind of like a static cam. It was very sad because I really do like watching those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. To be honest, I don't like much of the food typically associated with Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's kind of how I am as well. The one thing I like...
Magic uses times 2 and you get the bishop.
Actually, that looks really good. The one thing I do like that is typically there is a sweet potato casserole, but not the one that's super, super sugary. My family does a more toned down version of that, and that's always delicious. It's basically just sweet potatoes and some cinnamon and a couple other spices, I think. It's not covered with marshmallows like a lot of the ones I've seen around here do. A lot of the, like, what does your family do? Do they do the marshmallow kind, or do they not have that?
They do the marshmallow kind.
Not a fan of sweet potatoes? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't like that one. I do like some of the stuffings, though. Like, some stuffing can be done really well.
Wyvern Rider.
Ooh, that looks pretty awesome.
She's really good with swords.
She is really good with swords, though.
So, Swordmaster is here.
Sonic's in the parade this year. That's awesome.
There's Swordmaster.
That looks really good, actually. I like the ham, honestly. I prefer those big hams to the turkey. Probably because I haven't had like a super great turkey. It's actually, I guess I have had some really good turkey. I don't know. But I like sweet potatoes. JB likes the rolls. Assassin Petra's broken. Ooh, let's go with that then.
Ooh, look at this. We can promote her.
Ooh.
She can become a wyvern
That's
rider.
crazy.
Do you want to be a
Are
wyvern?
her axe? She can still use her axes with that too.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Because we're going.
That's actually that might be a good idea.
Wyvern Lord.
That might be a good idea. I associate ham more with Christmas along with roast beef.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do that.
Okay.
I'm going to do it.
We never had a traditional Christmas meal either.
We could just make her a straight up axe user.
We would just make a lot of food. I don't think there was like a typical. I assume you
like to have the mobility.
I love the mobility. What was the other one you said? Warrior? Oh gosh. I do love the mobility. What's the downfall of wyvern riders?
Arrows are bad.
Good night, Sonic. Thank you so much for stopping by.
But I think you'd probably enjoy this most.
Yeah, probably so. Shadow says, Belle, do you know any secret Bittner family recipes? I do not.
No.
Do they have family recipes?
I don't know if my family has a lot of those recipes.
My family definitely does. I'm not...
My mom has like her macaroni and cheese that she likes doing.
Okay. I'll have to learn the mac and cheese recipe if she'll give it up.
She probably will. I think she's offered it up because I think she gets tired of making it.
Yeah. We could make her a war cleric. Okay, that's another idea.
Oh, war cleric. Where is that?
I don't know.
Actually, it might be this. Oh, yeah. It's Brawl and Faith, not Axe. Yeah,
Lasses make it a... Oh, yeah. It reminds me of that, the Blade from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with the big cage, birdcage dress thing.
Mm-hmm. I'll go ahead and make her a wyvern.
There's also a Dragon Quest 8 character that I just met in the castle that has an outfit kind of like that.
Oh, you mean 11?
I mean 11, not 8. Sorry, you're correct. 11.
Because you haven't played 8.
No, I haven't. Lassa Gloucester said, make Hilda a wyvern rider so she can say, I'm still a delicate flower, you know, while riding atop a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love that. That's great.
Plus, she gets some good stat bonuses. Oops.
It's fine.
Flane's good. Hanneman is...
Actually, the last time we went to Derrick's family's house for Thanksgiving, we brought something. We brought a big old salad. It was my idea. And as soon as I arrived, his family laughed at me because I brought a salad. They're like, we don't eat that here. It was hilarious. That was his dad's house. Mm-hmm. And then when I made my plate, it was like mostly vegetables, and they looked at me a little weird.
A little bit.
His dad's side is very, is that where your German side comes from? Is that your mom's side?
No, my dad's side's with the German side.
It was funny.
Mm-hmm. I'm just checking on if there's anybody we can promote.
They didn't laugh at me in a bad way, by the way. It was more of a funny way. Like, oh, you poor darling. You don't know us that well, do you? What's a salad? Yeah, that's kind of how they were. Look at that dress.
Mm-hmm.
That's so pretty. But yeah, that's kind of how they reacted. Like, what's that? In a joking way.
Uh-huh. I think everybody else is pretty good. Marketplace, Battalion Guild.
It seems pretty typical for Amy. Yeah. Remember when we played Persona 5 and I kept wanting all the vegetable dishes? It was like, let me get the veggies. Where's the veggie?
Yep.
The ramen and the veggie were my favorite. Everyone always goes, oh, you poor darling. Yeah, pretty much. I have noticed that seems to be a trend. I love the Warlock and Grummery outfits. Yes. They looked very cool.
Okay.
I'm the third ice climber collecting all the veggies. There's a third ice climber?
No.
Oh.
They're saying you're like a third ice climber because they collect veggies, so you're joining with them just grabbing the veggies.
Oh, I've never played ice climbers. That's what they do? They collect veggies?
Well, somewhat along the way. All right. Cool. Oh, I guess before we end this off, there's a few more. Oh, yeah, here's your...
Shadow still remembers Mara.
So,
oh my gosh. Yeah. Remember when Derrick showed Mara to my mom on stream? That was awkward.
Here you go. There's 6 students left for you to recruit.
Oh gosh.
Ferdinand,
Okay.
Linhart,
I want Sedith.
Lorenz, Casper.
I definitely want Sedith because we've learned that. Okay.
You don't
Sorry.
have to worry about these 4.
Caspar, number 1. Then everybody says Ignatz. So Ignatz number 2. Then, well, we've definitely got. Wait, who was the husbando? Was it Lorenz or
Lorenz was somebody's husbando.
That was Lass's, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should go for that then, for Lass. Are there any highly recommended ones in this list, chat?
They're enjoyable, but I don't know if we're like honestly we're getting to the point where you just have a lot of good units, but yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something for another time.
Yeah, we'll check that later. We got some support.
Time for Annette and Hanneman.
Wow.
I had
Let's see what this is.
Just because it's like, it's something.
And that
oh no.
Did you understand all of that?
Oh, Lass, you've never seen it?
Oh no, Lass just googled Mara Persona 5. Oh
somebody should have warned you.
Oh no. I'm so sorry you had to see that. Please delete your history, whatever you have to do to get that away.
I mean, Mara is in Motion Megami Tensei games, so...
Yeah, apparently Mara is a recurring thing, unfortunately, because it is terrifying.
It just likes putting itself in there.
Lass said, why would you show that to her mom? The chat was talking about it, I think. And
then, chat was talking about it, like joking about it. It's like, well...
And then I was like trying to explain it to mom, and then Derrick was like, here's a picture.
It's just like, rather than trying to beat around the bush, just...
Oh no, Lord Inquisitor said, ow, hurts to laugh.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Like, I want you to be happy, but at the same time, I don't want your mouth in pain. Alright, let's see what this is about here. Amy's mom asked to see Mara is the funny part. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, she probably, that knowing her, she probably would be like, what is it? I don't know. Let me see.
That is her.
That was such a fun stream. Alright, now let's get back to the matter at hand here. That should explain it. Did you understand all that? Okay, let's see what they're talking about.
Thank you very much. Oh, but I was also wondering about this part here. It seems a bit off.
Just like your voice, your mouth flaps or whatever it's called. Yeah. So this is probably after a lesson or something.
Questioning something like this is proof that your understanding has grown. Most impressive.
I was that kind of student, by the way.
Oh,
I totally, if I had any kind of questions, I would go to like the teacher labs and the question times. You know,
you're the student that probably annoyed him. Like, oh god, they're back with questions.
No, they act well. Maybe to my face, at least, they were very excited that a student actually was interested in learning their subject. But maybe when I was gone, maybe they did.
It's just a matter of whether you got excessive or not.
I didn't think it was excessive, but that. I mean, I'm biased because I was asking the questions. I wanted to understand it. So if I didn't understand, I asked. If I understood it, I wouldn't bother asking, though.
Sit there, and I'll put this on the blackboard so you may copy it into your notes for later study.
Wonderful. I can't wait.
She's excited for learning.
Yeah.
I believe that should explain everything, yes? Any further questions?
None. Thank you so much. I feel so great. I'm really sorry for taking up so much of your time, though.
And that is another thing. I made sure not to take up too much of their time.
Okay.
I tried to like bring a very concise list because I did try to respect their time. Although it was a sectioned off time specifically open for students to come in and talk to them.
Okay.
So.
Good point.
Not at all. Not at all. Your intellectual curiosity is marvelous to see.
I love Annette. She is so sweet.
And you have a top-notch character. Keep on as you are, and I sense a bright future for you.
Please don't let anything bad happen to her, please.
Seeing you continue to grow and succeed is more than a humble professor like myself deserves.
Really? That's so nice of you to say. I'll do my best.
I love how sunshiny she is.
I'm honored to be your student.
If only your friends would learn from your example. Yes. A classroom full of attentive, studious pupils would be quite refreshing after all these years. Have a good evening, Miss Annette, and do not hesitate to ask any other questions.
I won't, thank you. Goodbye for now.
Wait, you'll trip if you leave like that.
Yep, I am so her. Clumsy and also likes questions, likes to learn. That is me.
Yep, that's you. This is your spirit animal.
Sorry. Thank you.
Very basic support.
So sweet. It was basic, but it was sweet.
There you go. I got enough for Bernadetta and Petra.
At least it's not worse than asking for the homework that was needed to be done by the next day. Oh gosh.
There you go.
Yeah, if I could get out of homework, I definitely did. I was not a big fan of homework.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people.
Petra is really nice. I agree, Bernadetta.
Maybe she'd be my friend.
Aw, go try, yeah.
Oh, there she is now. Okay, Bernie, you can do this.
Oh, this is precious. Go, Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
Whoa.
How did you know? Do you have eyes in the back of your head or something?
I was not prepared for the squeak.
Lots of squeaks with Bernadetta.
Right. Can I ask you something? Do you want to,
Aww.
maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe
Oh no, don't shoot yourself in the foot. Ah. Don't say that. Just leave it at the first part.
That she's incapable.
I am thinking that you remind me of Prey.
Oh, that. I mean, she did squeak like a little mouse or something.
Pulls out the bow.
Yep.
Run.
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass.
Nervous.
Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, God.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
She's like, maybe I don't want to be friends. Never mind.
You have similarities with Prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
Yes.
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
Oh my gosh, this conversation got a little literal.
That isn't comforting. Whatever I did to deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it.
Aw, Petra.
Another Bernie misunderstanding.
I mean, to be fair, that was kind of...
Look at that.
It would be kind of weird hearing that you are like Prey.
You have... Sylvain is the one that you had top. He's an A rank, but you can't quite do it yet.
Wait, with me?
Yeah.
Byleth and him?
Byleth.
Wow.
Your top two are right now.
No way.
Is...
That's crazy.
Probably because you have a lot of dinners that everybody wants.
That's true, because everybody wants to see Sylvain. Yeah, that's totally it. Wait, can we not do Rhea's yet?
No.
Oh man, I am so curious about that one. I want to know more.
Yep. All right, next time we'll be caught up with the Paralogues almost.
That's a weird statement.
Yeah. Until you recruit even more people.
That's crazy. Crazy. Wait, why did the sound cut out? Do you hear it? Did you hear it go? Are you guys still there? Uh-oh.
They just talk, so it's fine.
Okay, hopefully it's all right, because I don't hear the sound anymore. So
might have cut out. I don't know, but we're done.
I don't know what happened. Can you hear? I don't know. We're here? Okay, okay, okay.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
I just, all of a sudden, the sound went away for me, so... All right, so the game went quiet for them too. Okay, I don't understand what happened.
Oh, it looks like it froze up a bit.
Where?
No, look here.
Sorry.
Here, see?
Oh, it did. All right.
It's fine. It's at least
that's
done.
weird. Okay,
it's over.
So we can do a raid. We got music by Styx, who is obviously doing some music. We got Nocturnal Trash playing some retro games. Not sure which retro, but got that and.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, and then Proton John is playing Clax, whatever that is. And if there's anyone else that you have a recommendation that we raid,
freeze right at that last moment.
Yeah, that's very odd. I'm glad it's at the end at least.
Yep.
Banjo Tooie,
a live gamer.
All right, let's do that. Let's go have some good vibes with Banjo Tooie. Plus, it's someone new. It's C,
I might
right?
have rated them before. Yeah, Control C.
Okay, sorry, I had a brain pause.
Control V.
All right, let's see. Banjo-Tooie.
Oh yeah, I did rate them before, and they were playing Banjo-Tooie.
All right, let's go over there then. Okay, and then our raid message will be I don't know. What's a good one? Let's do something nice. What's a nice one? What's something Banjo-Tooie-ish? I don't know. Any good ones that anyone have a good idea? Wahey? That's cute.
There you go. Yeah, Wahey. That works.
Go Wahey.
Hashtag Wahey.
That's cute. Wahey. I like it. All right, we're going to do that. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate it. And can't wait to see you all next time. Hopefully next week we'll have... Actually, next week we're
going to be gone.
So I guess there might not be any streams next week. So 2 weeks.
Yeah, Thanksgiving. That's how it's going for me.
Sorry, we are going to be visiting Derrick's mom. So, okay. But I'll see you all again hopefully soon. Thank you so much for the love and support. Maybe we'll stream from Derrick's mom's house. I don't know.
No,
but
that's not going to be hard.
Okay.
With all the stuff we have set up and just the way we are set up
Yeah.
so currently, it's not really
Well,
possible.
thank you all so much. Love you all. Really appreciate the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out while we had some issues. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.